Hi, Zizaran here, and welcome to another play with me. And this is for Discharge Chieftain. If you're new to the Play With Me series, this is a series where I generally will do a build to Act 9 on a budget, and very often I'll showcase like leveling more cheaply without a lot of uniques and without tabula and things like this. This time it's going to be a little bit more things, but they're fairly cheap. And we'll go through all of them. So this is like not a starter build thing. This is more a second or third build. And I'm pretty excited for this build. This is going to be a Discharge Chieftain. So we're going to be like pro-leffing the ignites. I know the Twitch alerts and stuff are off for this, but yeah. So the number one thing that you really need for this is a red blade banner. These are very, very cheap. They're 2C. And you can also farm them if you're on Solo Safan if you do the Lighthouse map. The reason we use this is that your Enduring Cry will then instantly go to max charges. And we're going to be getting one from Chieftain, then one here. So we have 5, 6, and then an Anoint here would be nice later on for Vigor, putting us to 7. Then we're going to be using 2 Comb Signs, which hopefully, you might have entered them, but we have 2 Comb Signs we're going to be using. So putting us up to 8 without the Anoint, or 9 with. Gonna use, I would advise a replica career ward. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna use this for a little bit. It has diamond skin, it has movement speed. I wish I had a replica, but I don't. And then other than that, we're gonna try to use the Hrimnor's Resolve. I might need the resist from Gold Rim, depends what I find on the other gear. Because I'm not gonna be like, I don't have a lot of like amulets or anything with resist. So Wanderlust, Gold Rim, and 2+1 fire spell skill ones. So these are important. They're very, very easy to make. And I have just made a video, which I don't know if it's in YouTube already, but it should be soon. And the video talks about how to make like ones like this. But basically do an item level 2 or item level 3 driftwood one and use scorched fossils. And then it'll very, very easily get +1 fire spell skills. Don't know if I'll end up using this, but I have a replica Prism Wave in here, which is just loads of fire damage, elemental damage, and more elemental damage and resist. So it is on YouTube. It isn't. Okay, I don't know. And we do have a tabula as well. I usually don't use the tabula for this, but I think I will for this one because there's so many support gems and elemental prolif and stuff like that. And I think if you happen to have one, I don't, but what's the other not tabula called? If you have, I don't even remember. What's the not tabula called? If you have that would be nice because you get free Elite Prolif. 1,000 ribbons. 1,000 ribbons would be decent for like early leveling. I believe I have one somewhere. I just don't know where it is to show it off. Here, I have a 5-link one, so this is technically a 6-link. It has like light resist in life and a decent amount of flat damage to spells, which is good for leveling. And obviously we're going to be using Elite Prolif. Another thing that could be good as well is a 6-link Cloak of Flame because it makes our ignites last longer. Now let's look over the gems and stuff as well that we're using. We don't really need these until we're level 35, but we can have them on for now. Let's look at the gems because Marauder doesn't really get most of the gems that you need for the build, so that's annoying. I'm not sure if I bought everything I need, but obviously I have a second character I can jump over to if I need to. And I can already see that I've forgotten to buy Onslaught, which I'm going to go do. But either way, let's look at the other gems I've bought. We have Fireball and Flame Wall, which are the most important things. These we definitely don't get, and we are going to be leveling with them early on. So Fireball, Flame Wall, Ellie Prolif, Ignite Prolif, LMP, Flame Dash, Smoke Mine, Blood Magic, Unbound Ailments, Combustion, Stormbrand, Deadly Ailments, Second Wind, Enduring Cry, Urgent Orders, Arcane Surge, GMP, Blood Magic, Second Wind, Unbound Ailments, Combustion, Discharge, that one's important, Deadly Ailments, and 2 Burning Damage gems. So I might be missing a few gems, but either way, we're just going to go with it. Barracks for Spite instead of a second comb for the Ignite Prolif could be very good. But I don't have access to one, because they're rare. I do want one, though. But that's what we're going to try today. I'm mostly going to be trying to like rush through the campaign and try to get to like Blood Aqueduct in less than 3 hours. And I'll be trying to avoid questions that aren't related to the play with me. Oh, I should grab some potions too because I do not have any potions here. We should grab some of those. As well as some wisdoms would be good. Need to pick up more stuff. Let's see, there we go. Much better. Let's see. What else did I need? Potions. Some silvers that are quick. Do I have any adrenalines? Do I actually not have adrenalines? Oh, I do. Excellent. Use those. Have a second quicksilver, and we'll have a granite for later. Roll something on that. There. Granite's like very, very important now for leveling, especially on hardcore. I can just... I'm sure we'll get bleed immune to something else at some point, right? Do I have any flasks with that around? I think this might have it. Nope. There. And something, again, this is more a hardcore thing, but having instant life recovery flasks makes it crazy much safer to level. So would recommend that. But yeah, we're just gonna start leveling. Early on, it'll probably be pretty slow. Using a Darkness Enthroned or a Stygian Vice with jewels is really good as well. I don't have a Darkness Enthroned. I do have a Stygian Vice, but I don't really have any good jewels. Just have like a damage if you killed recently. But yeah, we will just play around with it for now, but we don't have anything crazy. Like level 80 Rocky? I can't remember. I leveled with Spell Stinger on that build. Pro live is so nice even early on. And then once we get Firewall, like the leveling early is probably going to be a bit meh. Once we get level 35, we are going to switch over to Discharge. Well, why 35, Zizaran, are you probably asking? And that's because that is when we get the Red Blade banner, which gives us full charges when we discharge. And we're going to discharge all over our enemies. And we're going to be using Ignite Prolif at 38. Elite Prolif until then, and that Prolif is gonna spread around much like your mom. Sorry, if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of mom jokes here. Right, let's see. So yeah, Flame Wall will help a lot when we get that. It's great. What?
Dominus wants me to die here. I will disappoint him.
But yeah, it should be good. And I'll try to like go through like what quests and stuff we do, because most of them can be skipped. A lot of them aren't important. Keep your discharge in your pants. Nice. Nicey Drake. So again, like even though it's a bit of a clunky thing to level, it should still feel pretty good with what we have. And once we hit level 35, I reckon it should feel really good. And Chieftain's a really, really good choice for this. Okay, we're at level 4. We can use a wall with some flame on it. We can put on an adrenaline. And we are going to put a portal down once we get to the crab thing. Oh, actually, weird layout. So it's up here then. We do this to like save some backtracking, and I also I'm missing like Frostblink or Dash. That's annoying. That is very annoying. I mean, we'll be fine. I really should have it though. But as you can see, I turned on the like attack if or attack in place, or always attack without moving. That just means that your character won't be like rushing towards the edge of the screen to try to cast it if it's slightly under range. He'll just like attack in that direction. Now we don't get like much damage or anything early on here, which is kind of annoying, and that's why you really don't want to do this as a starter. They're very, very rough until later, because you would just completely starve for damage early on. So you really do want things like the ones with the +1 and stuff like that. Same with like, you know, Blade Blast, Blade Fall. That can be like really rough when you don't have gems and stuff. So you just you help that by getting those things early. Helps a lot. Level 6. We're not gonna go back here. We'll run up towards like lower prison before we go back. Hopefully we'll remember it. So like Blade Well, Chieftain, yeah, basically. Don't have Combustion yet either, which we do get soon. We can throw that in here. Silver coins are always worth picking up. So many good uses for silver coins. Like, there's so many good prophecies now. It was painful. I was stacking 5 different skills to kill bosses. Oh, so you had this as your league starter. I'm guessing you were using like Armageddon brand, Fireball, Firewall, everything. Oh, damn, Prosec. That sucks. Marauder is a big boy. Very much so. And not even igniting every time I hit right now, so it's like even more frustrating. Until we get combustion, that'll help a lot. Tad slower in the start, but started pretty slow anyway. Yeah, I mean, they're generally, most things are doable. It just depends how fast you're used to leveling as well. When should you start doing prophecies? I normally start doing prophecies in like Blood Aqueduct or like when I'm level 70 or 80. Around there. There are some things like if you're looking for a Combs Way, which is good for this. You do have a higher chance at around level 40 to get a Combs Way because you can definitely get Combs Way then. And there are so many prophecies you can't get, so you're like limiting the prophecy pool, which is decent. Die. What? Level 8. We have combustion. We can drop arcane surge here and put that with movement skill abilities later. We can put in LMP instead of flame wall. We're mostly using flame walls as an utility right now. Actually, we could have flame wall with combustion for a little bit more fire damage on it, but we actually could have it with. Actually, that might be better. We put it with this. Oh, but it's not an element. It's just burning. We don't have burning damage yet. Unlucky. So I'll just level my second one here. Don't know if I'll ever use it. A second one. But we'll be fine. Oh, damn, Prosec.
Slave is not a man.
Is there a POEDB thing for prophecies like eye levels? No. It's just learned by experience. Don't forget to do the big crab. That is what we're doing now. I remembered. I do very often forget. But this saves you a bit of backtracking. Now, it's actually going to be kind of annoying. I usually would have a movement ability like Flame Dash, or sorry, Frost Blink, and stuff like that. Subs switched off. All alerts are switched off for the next like 3 hours or so. Thanks so much, Super Size Me, for the 34 months, dude. We're doing a play with me at the moment. How are you doing? There, at least we are igniting now. I don't know what the command we made for the thing. All good, dude. How you doing, man? There. So already, like, this like feels completely okay with obviously with the +1 once and stuff. We're just looking to save time where we can. Nocturnal gauntlets aren't bad to use as well early. I'm probably. Oh, you know what we should do? We should use the flame totem. That would be great early. What's it called again? Do I get it? Holy flame totem. Holy flame totem. That's just like, it sounds like a swear word almost. We can like get some new colors here. Like 1 red maybe. There. We could have added fire too, but we don't really have that many links. I mean, can I get a second combustion? Yeah, let's just buy that for it. Sure, that'll do. I mean, red would be nice for added fire. But let's use that. It gets affected by thingy. Get a movement skill. We have movement skills coming in at level 10, so we'll wait for that. Now, I don't think I have enough int to get it. So I think what I'm going to do once we kill Brutus is I'm going to buy a random ass glove and craft int on that because I think that's level 8. We can get the large mana flask. We don't need a second large life. That's just the trial. Obviously, I've already done all the trials on another character, and hopefully you're not doing this as a starter because I don't think this is going to be a good starter. At least not as smooth. Like, it's obviously you can do everything in Path of Exile if you know what you're doing, but if you're new and have to ask a lot, would not recommend this as a starter at all. But we are going to be strapped for int and dex during this playthrough, so we're going to have to do a lot of crafts. Probably might have to switch some rings and amulets around. We'll see what we do to like solve those issues. But obviously those are like things that we want to deal with in the play with me, so people know how to do that. Alright, let's see. We're level 10. And I think we can at least use Smoke Mine for now. But yeah, we can't use Flame Dash yet. Oops, wrong one. And you'll notice that I always click the attack without moving on pretty much everything. I think it's just dash. Makes you go backwards if you do it. Other than that, pretty much everything. So I most of the time will detonate my own Smoke Mine by D, but you can put it like this as well. It's very, very lazy and nice. And most people prefer that. At least for when you're not doing speed running. I do want a red gem for that actually. Right. So if you like make sure that the fireball is shooting through the flame wall, then you'll see you're getting a pretty decent damage increase from that. We just log out here. We're gonna go back to town. Holy Flame Totem is blasting, and that's on a 2-link. Obviously, the +1 fire spell skill gem levels is helping a large amount. So very, very happy with that. Now, I am gonna go, like I said, and just buy a random ass glove. We're gonna go to town. You could make this a 4-link with an Orb of Binding, which could be really nice, especially for later. That like bypasses the level requirement. So this is now a 4-link. We're gonna scour it because it didn't get open suffix. But I literally just wanted to craft intelligence on that, which is level 12, which is annoying because I think, yeah, by then I actually have. Okay, well, we don't get Flame Dash until level 12. Sad times. But either way, it's pretty smooth already, and we do have Smoke Mine. It's pretty smooth. And yeah, we don't get damage until later. That's actually why I want to rush. And we're going to go up to Divine Judgment early. And then we're also going to go for the instant, like, Enduring Cry. I mean, I guess you don't have to take the instant Enduring Cry either. You could go straight for Elemental Overload. Durango, when you level this as a League starter, did you rush the instant Enduring Cry? And we'll do Discharge around level 35 when we have the Red Blade banner. Might as well pick up Rogue Markers while leveling, because you do get a large amount. It would lead from multiple someday. We'll see what we do. Like, you get so much damage from that early on, and we don't really have much damage. Yeah, you got instant first. Cool. So I know some people didn't go for instant first. But I guess that's more if you... yeah. Wow, I just realized you have to level without a Red Blade banner. That doesn't sound fun at all. You must have been so happy when you got it. That doesn't sound fun at all. Hey, Emmy Cat. You seem to be a good guy in real life. Ah, see, you say that, but you haven't seen me play Dota. You haven't seen me play Dota. Best mine skill to play with? Probably Bull Lightning. I don't know. I don't really play with mines or traps a lot. Not a big miner or trap fan. Like Ancient 3. Use Endurance Charge on being hit as a crutch until you get banner. Right.
I cannot do this yet.
There, we got that here, and then we're just gonna zoop. Keep running. And good aim. You're doing a play with me at the moment. Should join. We're gonna continue running, and then we're gonna take the waypoint back, so we save a tiny fraction of time here. But backtracking is evil. Actually, I want Flame Dash. Give me a level up. That'll do it. That'll do it. There, we can have the dash with the flame. Put that in here, and then we have second wind up there early. So, green, green, blue, blue. Helps a lot there. Oh, damn, Mallow. Awesome. Bosses would die face from 1 max discharge. Cool. I'm looking forward to trying it. So I thought about doing this as my starter, but I didn't feel like it was like reliable enough. I wonder if Fairgraves still tells us his life story. Yep, seems like it. We're rushing straight up to Divine Judgment. Fairgraves, please. Like, literally life story. But yeah, like, it dies pretty fast. Might as well take it as adrenaline. It didn't. I don't care about that then. Flame Wall works with Flame Wall, or Flame Totem works with Flame Wall. It's insane. Yeah, it's great. It's really, really nice. We have another red gem here, so I can throw in my Enduring Cry to start leveling that. We're going to have Storm Run in. That you don't need to put it. It only needs to be level 1. We're going to be using that for Elemental Equilibrium and Elemental Overload. We don't need a belt at this point. Belts are for losers. We'll use the Prism Wave at some point. It's so good damage early on. So, and again, like Replica Career Ward, really wish I had that. I did actually try to get one because they are very common. And sadly, I actually did have the option of getting one. But there was something else. I think that was also when I found the Replica series foible that I really needed for a build I was using. So I couldn't take a leveling item. Now that we have Flame Dash, we can show what I do with that. So on the second bar, and do remember that you don't need to hold control down to use the second bar. Like that's something that was added like recently, that we have a second bar now. So you can see that I have mouse button 5 or Q, etc. found on the second bar. And you don't need to hold control on that. So the way I end up playing then is, you know, like mouse button 5 is my Flame Dash. I don't need to hold control and Flame Dash. And I would be playing like this basically, where I'm like using both the Smoke Mine and Flame Dash. Smoke Mine and Flame Dash is like my favorite way to level. With fairly cheap gear, softcore prices, that build gets 8 million Shaper damage per ignite. Most map bosses and red maps will die in one ignite. Oh, that's really cool. It sounds like pretty cool to play. Maybe I'll end up like ditching my Righteous Fire and going this instead, but I'm guessing this is quite a lot less tanky. I'll try it out like the Righteous Fire with Ignite first. Sorry, with Chieftain. Because right now, like, I'm immortal. Like, I'm just like AFK on Shaper, but... Here. So obviously it really helps that we have like Firewall and the everything to like help with the damage. And then the Ignite helps. They're easy peasy. Obviously bosses have like a damage reduction when they first spawn now. They did that because they didn't enjoy that, especially people racing and stuff would just insta-kill bosses as they spawn with like pre-trapping and using War Banner and stuff like that. I guess they just wanted to get rid of that. So now boss fights are actually longer. Explain again about the no need control pressing. So you do have a second bar here at control, but you can just rebind everything in the input options to like, for example, T or U or whatever you want. Diamond Skin is the only one. Gives you resist. Best leveling annoying. And we'll like go like pretty much like straight up all the way until we get to Kitava, and I'll have a small break there, and then we'll like finish going to Blood Aqueducts in Act 9, hoping to do like a 2-3 hour run. But obviously the play with me's are a little bit slower than normal because I do explain a lot. Feel bad for new players on their first character trying to beat Merveil now. I know, Merveil's actually crazy hard. This is going to be a Chieftain. How do you move if you get a skill on your mouse button? Sure. So we went through it earlier as well, but you can have any instant skill on mouse button 1 and it's not going to impede your movement. If I put something like this, you'll see that I'm just standing still, but seeing as detonate is completely instant, it then you can have that there. Actually, maybe it actually does have a cast time, but we don't notice because it's a movement skill. But either way, this works with like, for example, Enduring Cry. Once you get an instant Warcry node, it works with like Immortal Call, Steel Skin, Arcane Guard, Brand Recall. Like there's a lot of uses for it. So it's basically Path of Exile lets you auto cast one ability while moving, but only instant ones. It does work on non-instant ones too. I know there was one guy who said he was doing it with Warcries without having instant Warcries. That sounds like self-torture. That's the kind of stuff you do if you lose a bet. That sounds horrible. It's instant playing Miner. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, I don't play a lot of Miners. So I thought it would maybe has a slight cast time, but that's awesome. So it's good for like, even like full lightning and stuff then. Look at those ignites. Then we get the better ignite pro live. Now, a quick little tip here. You always know what direction you're going to go in. Whoops. I'll turn these off. Because this actually points you in the right direction. It'll always, like, the waypoint will be in the direction of the staircase. It's like a very, very easy layout thing to read here. There. Boop. I don't think Ignite can give us Onslaught from the Onslaught gem as well, which is sad. But the initial hit kill can. Later on, when we get like a Searching Eye with Onslaught, then that can give us Ignite. Ignite Onslaught, basically. Same with like Essence Drain. Like if you do Contagion or Essence Drain with Onslaught, it doesn't give you to it. Tryfield, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. This is so relaxing. Really enjoying it. Eating lunch at the moment while working from home. So are you enjoying the ignoring the league mechanic always like Bestiary? No. Wait, what? Bestiary? We never ignored Bestiary. It was insane. But no, like I don't do the league mechanic while leveling. I don't feel like that's useful. But I do the league mechanic a lot. It's a really, really good league mechanic, especially today now that they made it better. Bestiary was Pog Slide though.
Going.
Right. We'll use Herald of Ash. At least.
Going.
With like the 9% more spellfire damage. Will help a little bit. And we are gonna... Oh, I forgot. We need skittering bots. We need some skittering bots. We're gonna log over to a different character. There's always something you forget. Wouldn't be bad using like Clarity or Vitality either. A lot of people like using that. Why aren't you drinking Coca-Cola Zero? I'm bulking for winter. It's getting cold. I'm like a squirrel. Do you know what happens if I use Voltaxing, Wrist, and Overshock? I don't. I haven't looked into it. There, we got Skitterbots. Do you actively hold attack in place or do you just use auto hotkey? So you don't need to do that anymore. Right now we have that enabled. Always attack without moving. So you don't need to hold shift anymore. Yep, they're all explained at the start, Synth. They're also in the YouTube video. So we have attack in place on. All good, Blue. No, I don't like Profane Proxy. Oh, we should get a Flammability. That is also a really, really nice ring. There's a ring that has like Curse on hit. For low levels where you put in like a Flammability ring. I don't like Profane Proxy. I would definitely rather just use the Curse on hit ring. Profane Proxy's like, nah. What'd it be? Thanks, Elmo. Hey, Arfin, what's up? Now we're just like, make sure you grab all the waypoints while leveling, at least the ones we need. Hex touch. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Here, you could also like use Blood Rage for frenzy charges while leveling. If you really want some big deeps. Should get a bigger potion soon as well. Let's see, I don't think we really get many more support gems. Now, quick tip here is that the Spider Forest is always like on the opposite side of the waypoint, and Illyria is always on the same side as the waypoint. So we know, like, just by looking at where the waypoint is, we know that we were going in the right direction. What does Skitterbots do for a build like this? Why would you need it? So Skitterbots is shocking your enemies, making them take more increased damage. Making them take more damage. Shit. I don't think we need a second unbound element, so I'll keep it in my inventory. But let's enable Skitterbots there. And I don't have another red slot. And I want to level the Enduring Cry. I do want to put on the Herald of Ash. We'll do that after Weaver. But yeah, it shocks the enemies and freezes them or chills them. So it'll like make them have less action speed. And yeah, it's pretty great for pretty much everything. Weren't they stronger as well before? I'm pretty sure they've been nerfed. They're still used on pretty much everything. And they're only 35% for we'll probably... Oh, I should have bought a Malevolence. I don't know if we have enough mana for that while leveling. It might feel a little bit clunky. I think I do have an Enduring Mana Flask lying around we could use. A lot of the time I end up just using like Skitterbots. Did you end up using Malevolence, Durango, for leveling? It is definitely like the highest damage. We don't want to use like Anger. If we're going to use a 50% aura, it's going to be Malevolence. There, we were down. I might go buy Malevolence in a bit. The spider web has cobwebs on the trees. Illyria side doesn't. Even easier tell? No, that is a harder one because you see the waypoint instantly. The waypoint is definitely the easiest one. This build can kill Awakener 8. Well, right now I'm level 16, so I am going to go ahead and say no. As far as endgame, yeah, it should be able to. Oh, right, Durango. Yeah, true. It might be pretty mana intensive. It might be pretty mana intensive, so we'll see. We might just end up, depending on how the mana is, we might not use malevolence for leveling. You can always follow the road as well. Takes you right to Illyria, and we are gonna kill her. Kill the witch. Look at that. Enduring cry already. Just in case. Already noticing the mana being annoying. There, and we're gonna run around and grab the skill point. Yeah, the waypoint trick is like super easy. Very easy with the waypoint. There. Is Vol Fireball important? No, not really. I mean, we're only using this until 35 anyway. So I try to limit what I bring and include, especially for like when we don't need it. Oh, nice, Drake. Yeah, the RimWorld music's super cozy for doing these. Oh my god, we're about to get damage nodes. Oops. Can you believe it? Let's see. Can I shove this anywhere? This is gonna like go and be supported. That would be fine. And then we can throw Chrome in here so I get a red. Yeah, that'll do. What did I even want? I wanted something. Oh, Herald of Ash. Ash. Doesn't do that much, but a little bit. Let's see. We have all the skill points now. We should have 3 at this point. Dweller, Maroon Mariner, and Way Forward. And that's just slash passives. Have not tried Pinpoint yet, but it should be really strong. Should be incredibly strong. Is this to play with me? It sure is. It sure is. Yeah, the last death I had was a little bit boring. Disconnect deaths are always a bit not great. Yeah, I actually watched the Quinn reaction to my house tour earlier. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Right, let's see. Ja nie говори по-русски, one for board. Пожалуйста, говорите по-английски. There, and then we just kill Creighton. React to the reaction, off the reaction. I know, it was great. No, it was really cool to see. How are you doing, MP? Just taking another play with me here. Leveling Discharge Chieftain.
Your death had more honor than you.
I'm American Psycho. Like, it's just not ready yet. The house isn't done yet. I just wanted to do a not play with me, a house guide. House video. House guide? How to build a house. What's a play with me? A play with me is a series I do where I level a character to Act 9, usually on a budget and very frequently without uniques and stuff. And I usually focus on not having a tabula. We're using a tabula for this one as a bit of an exception. But yeah, it's like we do a build, show how to level, and like over-explain everything while leveling. So we've killed all the bandits so far. We can turn on these here. I don't know if I had anything on T. I'm feeling the mana is a little annoying already. I do have an Enduring Mana Flask for level 30 I could use. New player friendly memes, exactly. There. Saw a lot of people were struggling with Oak. Apparently he heals and like you can go to mana very easily. But at least with this build we shouldn't have any struggles. Does Combustion work with Flame? Well, I think it does like 9% more fire damage on it or something. I think it's like 9. 9? We're gonna go back and get the skill point as well. Did you kill the previous owner of the house? There has been no previous owner of the house. It was a new build. Like they didn't build it for me, but Nobody has lived here before. There! Wait, I should have taken the... Ah, whatever. We'll switch to that later. Don't do what I did. Take the upper one, because just 4% more damage, because we're not going to be penetrating much. It's a habit. It's a habit. 45% more damage with ailments. I mean, I don't need LMP. Also don't need onslaught. I kind of want onslaught though. Thonk. Hard choices in life. Maybe it'll be okay without LMP. I'm gonna even put this for leveling for now. Let's just have it here. Wait, what's the actual... Yeah, ailments. Same flame wall's not an ailment, so... POB for your house. Lovely roll, man. Yeah, a lot of people struggle on day one. This should be fine because of the pro lift. Doesn't pro lift enough though. LMP is nice. This is definitely more single target. Maybe we do LMP for like leveling and we can switch it in for bosses. That sounds like the better one. There's no way I'm giving up on slot for leveling. Because it is up a decent amount. We just did a champion ground slam play with me as well. Sadly that character died to disconnect. But the ground slam one was very, very fun. Very strong as well on a budget. And for those of you, I do have a video with axe crafting. That's good for that video. Works on like every weapon no matter what you want to craft. Isn't fire trap amazing on fire trap builds? We don't really need anything else than this. We don't need anything else. What are you playing right now, MP? Get better mana fast. There, pretty smooth runs right there. Like layout stuff, like honestly, it just comes with experience. But this was like pretty much straight to it. There's not that many layouts. I think there's only like 18 or 16 different law ruins, and it takes forever to learn. Supporting myself with a lot of auras. That's awesome. There. What was I gonna get? Oh, let's go get a mana flask. Mana. Dude, I love playing Wander. It's actually like the nicest feeling build. I'm actually very excited because I found my first ever Garukan's flight, which is insanely rare. And I have them on SSF. I don't know if I'll be able to do a build with them. I see a lot of people playing Impel Ground Slam now. It's a very, very popular and strong build, yeah. Very, very enjoyable. There. Die. Some items in PoE are just crazy rare, especially on SSF. What kind of wander are you doing, MP? And again, like, there are side areas here and there. You just don't need to do, like, most of them. We're only doing, like, skill point related quests. Hey, Naros. How you doing? It's such a good build. 400 aura effect. Wow. Yeah, I have Badge of the Brotherhood on Mjolnir. I really want a cost priest. I feel like Mjolnir's so hard on SSF. So difficult. I wonder if I could do a Badge of the Brotherhood Alberon's Mjolnir build. That'd be funny. Chaos Discharge. Nah, I don't know what we do. Yeah, right now we're just running. Running as fast as we can. I should have started the timer so we had like a rough idea on the play with me. We're gonna reset the timer. I have a rough idea. We can just do slash played. I don't know how long. Definitely hasn't been 44 minutes. I wonder like how long I was AFK on this character explaining things. I'm usually at like 35 minutes here, so we'll put the timer at like 35 minutes. That sounds about right. Fireback, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. Let's do that. When we have a rough idea. Thank you, dude. Let's see. I'll check it. It's not too important. It's just like a nice to have a rough idea. I want to try to keep them under 3 hours as well. So they're better in YouTube then.
My mana is gone.
Feels very smooth though already. Very, very smooth. And in 5 levels we're getting like the prism weave, which can like help us tide us over until level 35. And the build should be very smooth then. I started 1 minute after you and I'm at 32 minutes. A little over, doesn't matter too much. It's not super important. But that's cool. So we're just gonna go down and grab, we're gonna have call to arms. No, I don't have loot filters for builds. I only play with like one generic loot filter. I'd extinguish my filter. Yeah, I'm always worried that the main one isn't gonna like hit and give the damage bonus. Oh. You do actually hear that they explode more when going through him. I used my mana fast too much. Please die. Excellent. If only that was an unending hunger, that would have been nice. No belt? Nah, we have a belt coming in at level 25. Just 5 levels away. We'll use that. Cool, Norox. 36 man going. It's all good. We don't have to be super accurate. Here we go. And yeah, pretty smooth so far. Like it really does make such a big difference with the +1 gem ones. And like again, like I've said it a lot, but I'm gonna say it again. Like there's no reason to ever use a life spring anymore. It is just never in any scenario good. If you find it on day 1, you're never gonna have the links you need for it. And if you're using it any other day, then a +1 is a lot better because that'll be regardless of it being socketed. Thanks, Norox. So that's nice. Now, one thing about this build is you might not want to be too used to doing the smoke mine on the mouse button 1 because later we're going to have Enduring Cry on mouse button 1. Because you do want to auto cast that. That's what I'm going to be doing. Once we get level 35, we'll be putting that on. You could start discharging earlier, but I think it's not really going to feel good until we get the red blade banner. Very happy that that is like a low level, shield. So that's going to be really nice for leveling. And again, you can farm that in Lighthouse very easily. Autocast? Yeah, anything on mouse button 1 becomes autocast. Well, as long as you're holding down mouse button 1. You're gonna use second wind for your discharge for smoother cooldown and 2 charges. So it doesn't work like that anymore when we do the instant work cry, but we will put it on so that it helps with the cooldown, but it won't be giving 2 charges when it's on mouse button 1. It'll only give it'll only have 1 charge, but the cooldown will get help by the second wind, which is nice. We don't have that much damage right now either. They call me dumb. Heidi's so mean. There. Easy peasy. Look to all sockets? Yep. Oh, second wind on discharge. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. What a bullshit, right? Yeah. Not great. We'll buy a flammability. I'll probably just be self-cursing with that. If I need more damage on bosses. Heidi is toxic. 3 levels, then we get a big damage boost from the belt. Obviously, faster almost always active, and the flat is very nice. Hello, nurse. True. Actually true. Heidi's had a tough life. She did. She did have a tough life. Let's see. And in 2 levels, we get a better instant life flask as well. Whoops, this is a dead end. I knew that. Look at those ignites already. So nice. What is their chance to ignite? We can just look at the fireball real quick. Chance to ignite 82%. Excellent. Excellent chance to ignite. Is it not down here? Nope. Nobody, nope. I hope he survives this time so he can make a guide for this. So I have made a guide for both the Spectre. Well, the Spectre's still alive. I made a guide for both the Spectre and the Champion Bop build. They are going up on YouTube shortly. Within a few days. So even though it died, still a guide. I do want to make a better guide once I've actually played it more. Impulse is still alive. I really want Storm's Gift Gloves so I could use Ellie Focus and actually have some damage, because right now we have no damage on it. Thank you, Donuts. I feel like so many builds lately are just like no int, no dex. So getting a lot from other stuff. Let's see, one more level and we get a good instant life flask. They make such a big difference while leveling. Flame Wall at the moment is probably pretty much just being used for the additional damage. Not for like actually, if you see even on white monsters, they're not really dying fast. Where's the fireball? Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then after this, we'll be like playing around with the build and also probably do heist. They're like good to level in now. Hey, Garf. Good to see you. How are you doing? Which gem has the most creative alternate quality? I don't know. I haven't like been doing any of the alternate gem heists because I've been waiting for heist buffs. Oops. So now that we're level 23, like normally, like I haven't been killing that many monsters. But normally what we do here is run straight to the docks, because I'm normally level 24 at this point, and it is okay on 23.5 as well, since I'm about to hit it. But we would actually get a XP penalty when going in docks, because docks is like 28 or 29, and we're only level 23. So in Path of Exile, you're getting full experience on zones 3 levels higher and 3 levels lower than you, and that like the 3 that increases with 1 every 16 levels. So level 16, you'd be getting full levels in a level 20 zone or a level 12 zone. Now, that means that this area is nicer to go to first if you are lower level, because we are only level, like now we're 24 and would get okay to be there. But if you're going in at level 22, 23, etc., you'll notice you're getting a big damage penalty, and you might notice that you're suddenly like getting less and less experience. And once you get into Act 4, it's very common that you'll notice that you're suddenly like level 30 or 31 in a 39 zone, and everything feels like a struggle. So just like it's nice to be a little bit aware on how like the XP penalties and stuff work there. So then at like 32, you'd be getting full XP from 37 zones, basically. Then now we have to go back from the waypoint here. Die, little ghost. I wonder if you will die. Minikora, Death Fury, and Yokohama War Herald stack? I don't know. I can't remember Ascendancy notes without looking at them. I'm sorry. Terrible memory. There, now we're going here. We're gonna go grab the quest reward. It's also sometimes like if you're a little bit low on XP, it can end up being bad to instantly find like the docks thing. And people might choose to just stay a little longer anyway and get a little bit more experience, just to like not get under leveled. Always fun, like here between like Act 3 and 4 is like the only places that I do feel like is that there's a risk of being under leveled. What level was Discharge again? Is it 18 or 28? I can't remember. I think it's 28 for Discharge, but we're not going to be using it at 28 anyway. But we will be leveling it from then. So we are about to hit 25 now, which is fine. We can like continue onwards. We can go get the quest rewards and stuff, and also hand in the +1. Level everything up. We have the flammability that we can shove in somewhere. Put in the life flask here. There. 2 instants. We get the belt. Loads of damage. We get the that one. Do I actually need Warcry stuff already? Probably will. Grab some cooldown recovery speed. Trying to think what I grab first. I don't know if I need that until 35. Let's see. Could I reach Elemental Overload early? 36, 37, 38, 39. Wait. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 plus free skill points. Yeah, we could probably get it around then. But I think I'm just better off putting like points elsewhere for damage for now. So we'll do like the fire damage nodes. And we can take some Warcry nodes before we hit 35. And that should feel good. Miles, Barback, thank you for the Twitch Primes. And Adrenaline, thank you for the 39-month resub. Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's see. And we have some ability that we can shove in here and just have that on T. Again, allies. Oops. There, now it's on everything. It feels a lot better to have always attack without moving unless you're using dash. Then it makes you go backwards. Oh, Shinar. Be careful, I'll mod you. What's up, old ninja? What's up, dude? Listen here, you little shit. See, Mana Flask isn't really feeling too good right now. I definitely don't want to use my Malevolence. Oh my god, Garishis is so tanky when you get to him. He really is. Boomer Ninja. That's the one. We do have a decent amount of life already. Obviously, like, it helps that like all our early life nodes are forced life nodes. So you do end up with a lot of life early. Oh, I actually, for some reason, thought I had a level already. Level 25. 10 levels away for where we want to be. I just feel slightly clunky at the moment, but mostly okay. Mostly okay so far. Ooh. Cole's always so scary. I'm always scared of getting one shot by Cole. Speed Shrine always feels good. We're even freezing now because of our belt, and we have Elemental Prolif. So much more damage we noticed as well once we got the belt. Did you switch to Spellslinger VDD for leveling this? Nah. Like you can do it, but I don't feel like there's a need since we're switching at 35. Like Spellslinger always takes like a few minutes to set up. To like change over your gems, ditch your auras, put in new auras. So since we're switching at 35, then no, I really don't care. I really don't care at all. We'll be completely fine until 35, just doing Firewall and Fireball. Charon Sword. Hey, what's up? What do you do when you play with me in case you die? Just start again? If I have to, yeah. I normally don't die during leveling. Once every 6 months probably at the moment. Maybe once a year. Very rarely die while leveling.
I cannot do
Unless it's a new league mechanic. But even then, very rarely. Now you jinxed it. I am definitely not going to die on this character. It's a Marauder and you get loads of life. Unless I DC, that would be sad. That would be very sad times. Or racing maybe? Yeah, but that's very different. Then you have like 2,000 life under. Racing is a big chance to die while leveling. I want to die to no one to play with me so far.
You've done your ancestors proud, Cub. Now, here's your warrior's death.
You see that the belt made a pretty big damage difference for us as well. Where did she go? Smoke Mine is really good against Piety when she's in this form, then and that's useful on a lot of bosses. If you throw a Smoke Mine down, then she's inside the cloud and has 50% less chance to hit. And no, spells do not need accuracy at all. Remember to get the skill point. Thanks, pal. Remember to take a skill point as well, and then we're gonna move on. We're almost level 28, so I want to make sure that I have a discharge here. And what we can do is that we can make sure that we'll level it in the offhand here, which I actually don't have room for unless I'm in town. Yeah, okay, I'll just put it in the main links here. But do remember that you can level a full set of gems in your offhand and they'll be getting the same amount of experience as normal. We can have Enduring Cry here. We're going to start taking cooldown recovery nodes. Are these cooldown recovery or just speed? Because speed doesn't do anything. That's 15 cooldown recovery. Oh, okay, so we'll take those 3. We just want as much cooldown recovery as possible. Wait, what's the reward, Durango? There.
My mana is gone.
Yeah, you can level up to 9 gems if you have a Maloney's, but most people don't use Maloney's for that. Nice, that's really good. Discharge for killing the general. Oh, right. No, I have one in my inventory. Kind of wish I had a 20 quality one, but I do have a level 20 for later. Sadly, not a 21. Obviously for spell gems, and this is a big tip that I try to like just say every 10 seconds because it's pretty much the biggest damage boost anyone's ever gonna get. I very often get people going like, hey, I'm struggling on my damage, but they'll be using like a level 19 gem instead of a level 20. Whereas especially on Trade League, you can get a level 20 gem for 1 or 2 kills, and that is at least a 15% more damage upgrade. And like, it's even more insane if there's people that are using like a level 17 or a level 18 gem, then it's like a 45 or 30% more damage upgrade. So if you're currently playing some sort of spell build, obviously this doesn't work for like things like Crown Slam and shit like that. But if you're doing like Firewall, Fireball, Freezing Pulse, Discharge, Winter Orb, whatever, right? Any spell build, or Caustic Arrow, Toxic Arrow, Toxic Rain, and stuff like that, then it is a huge damage upgrade for you. Hey, Alice. Also remember that if you do need gems and you don't have a second character to buy gems at this point, now is a good time to do the library quest. This is a play with me, Jay. There, and then we're taking cooldown recovery here. And at level 31, we do want to put Second Wind with Enduring Cry. So that is just something we're doing for the cooldown recovery. It is obviously not giving us a second charge. Always really annoying because I always get people going like, hey, Mr. Streamer, you're wasting a slot. Second Wind doesn't do anything on Enduring Cry. Right, obviously it still does. It still does give the cooldown recovery, which is what we want. My character is so dumb that I actually cannot level my Fireball. That is really annoying because that is one of our sources of damage right now. That's a bit of a tilter. I'm actually just going to take the 30 int point there for this here. So we'll just ditch Arsonist, grab Ancestral Knowledge because I don't want to like not have high level Fireball. And then we'll get that next level instead. I have all the skill points for now, so ideally we get 1 level before facing off against Dominus. And against Smoke Mine, really, really good for that as well. The 50% damage to hit. Do you have any level with me's without any uniques? Normally I'll just use like very, very cheap uniques or rares. I think I had some from last league with the like 0 uniques. But the play with me's are normally not... I've done some as league start simulations, I guess. Last league. Do different ignite sources stack? No. Different like damage over time stack, so you could have like the ignite and the flame wall, or ignite from flame wall, or not ignite from flame wall, but the burn from flame wall and burn from righteous fire. But no, like you'd have to do like special uniques to make different ignites stack.
My mana is gone.
Wait, I want this level. I also kind of want a better mana flask. Any monsters? I just need like 1 monster. Oh, you know what? There's monsters up there. Wish you could set certain names auto level. Me too. Oh, nice, Nigel. That's awesome.
I cannot do this yet.
They're completely fine damage. And obviously this is just our leveling setup as well. It will get better. It gets better, chat. Helps a lot with the firewall. I really notice it. Especially if you can put it up so like both the totem and you are hitting with it. I have. There we go. Easy peasy. LMP, not enough dex. Already really noticing the issues here with stats. Craft bot at some point. I'm sorry, MVP. Nope, that has never been possible, RT. Never ever been possible. So we're gonna throw down the smoke mine here. Following your guide, awesome. But yeah, with smoke mine you don't really get hit that much. Which is nice. Goodbye. 1%. Alright, yeah, that should win. All the tools and brews is great, yeah. For that build. Really wish I had some form of life leech while leveling. I mean mana leech. But that's fine, we'll survive without it. We can use discharge now, we're gonna just put it in here. Obviously we're not really using it yet. We're not even really using the Enduring Cry right now. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Nice explosion. Oh, there's new MTX for Discharge. I'm going to check that out too. I think I have the one that's the best anyway. I don't know if the new one is that cool. Isn't the old one really cool? Well, we'll check them out. Oh, that's nice. Goodbye, bird. Wow, this mana stuff is really annoying. Once I hit 30, I'm going to put in an Enduring Mana Flask. If not, if you don't have one, you're just going to have to suffer through with a normal one. But Enduring Mana Flask feels so good. The way it works and what it does is, and like, it's fine if you like keep upgrading it without it, especially the recovery rate can be good. The new MTX is super pog. Hold on, let me look at it. I normally like the flare one. We'll try it. We'll get it. I have points lying around anyway. Where is my enduring? But the way it works is that it keeps the flask active even if you're full mana, which is really nice. There, we got deep breaths. We have second wind gem soon. Right. Let's see. Can't use it yet. Well, we'll try the different MTX and look at it. I just have points lying around, I think. Yeah. We have loads of points. We did we did 2 divination cards. 1 community funded, which is really cool. Are there no Combs heart drops anymore? Yeah, they still drop. They still drop. Do we have to do that during our playthrough? No. I'll be like testing it and saying which one I think is the best. And honestly, the default one does look really cool too. I actually like prefer the old one, I guess, but there's several skill effects where like the default one is just simply cooler. Yeah, it up. Alright, let's see. Boom. That just did nothing. Ooh! Get that firewall going. Awesome. We can just like clear it a little bit more and get 31 here. But again, 35 is when we're going to start discharging. And we're going to discharge everywhere. It's going to be really, really nice. And we'll always have the infinite power thing. Which is really, really good. And then I think if I might do the, I don't know if I need the endurance. I don't think I need the endurance try as an enduring oh. I don't think I need the Enduring Ascendancy where you, like, if you've done a work right recently, you get endurance charges. I'll probably end up doing the Ramako first. Which one did you do first, Durango? Ramako, right? For the fire dot? Or do you really need the war cry, enduring cry thing interaction? Damage first? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. We'll go for this too for even more cooldown recovery. That should feel really good. Yeah, Ramako. I did the work cry one. Nah, I'm gonna do Ramako. Ramako, Sun's Light. Now, normally I ascend as soon as I hit Crystal, but on this I think I'm gonna just like level to 35 first so that I can discharge all over Izaro and just like watch his face as I discharge him to death. I think that's gonna feel really good for me. Gonna be really enjoyable. Nothing like a good discharge. Now you can see that the mana feels a lot better because I did switch to an enduring mana flask. I probably could do like malevolence now, but yeah, it's going to be very intensive with the mana, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think that'll feel good. We'll do this for now. You can discharge his dog too? Oh yeah. I love the changes in talismans. I'm very excited for it. Honestly, whoever suggested the discharge, or sorry, the talisman changes to GGD, they must have some sort of like 500-600 IQ. Honestly, like 500-600 IQ and like a massive dick.
Cannot do this yet.
Really, really cool. What do you get at 35? We get the shield.
Karui and Maraketh once fought together.
Let's see, we're gonna do this just to... Oh. What's the talisman changes? They now drop with a random anointment, which I had been asking for around a year or two. Pretty much since Blight League. I've been like, why don't they drop with annoyance? Question mark? It's funny because I even tweeted it 2 days before they announced it. I was like, please make them drop with annoyance. Please? I've been spamming them for like a year. Rolling them with the new system is actually so cool. The new like smart loot is like really, really cool. I love it. It makes loot like super exciting.
You will feast no longer, Kitama. The ancestors demand it.
Used to only work with high talismans, incubators drops without them. Oh, okay. I mean, that's still a step in the right direction, even if they forgot something. There. Let's see. We do need to put the second wind on the Enduring Cry as well, which I don't have yet. There, we're here. Where is my Enduring Cry? It's here. We can chuck that in. We can chuck this in. So we put we can go over the gems now. Actually, we'll go over the gems more when I switch to Discharge, so that everyone can see where everything is and what I'm doing. What do you even use Blood Magic for, Durango? You said like you used that, but I'm not sure for what. This node is pretty nice too. You can get that in a bit. Oh, talismans are also much better stats. Right. Something that like not everyone knows to like instantly put something or allocate something on skill tree is control click. Hi 30, how are you doing? They do have an anoint. They do have an anoint now, St. Cold. That's the entire patch.
Weep to see what calm has created here.
You need blood magic for both Enduring Cry and Flame Dash later? Are you really that mana intensive? Or what? Wait, why? Surely you just use the Enduring Mana Flask.
My mind is gone.
Wait, they only sometimes drop with annoyance? The Astrolabe vendor recipe. No, I did not. Yeah, I don't use the mana flask. Oh,
Cannot do
how do you
this
leech
yet.
mana back from discharge? Discharge. I'll probably just use the mana flask. We'll see. Boom. Ah, that's nothing yet. We do Act 4 in an hour. Yeah, we're going slightly slower than normal so we can like explain everything. So normally what I do here is I would do the Reso and Comb areas first because we're like slightly lower level in XP. You can see that well actually we're 33, which is okay. But the next zone is like 38. So I think you're getting slight penalty. Whereas the zones here, the first ones, are slightly lower. Slower than normal Bible thumb? Right, but I do have a lot of practice during this as well. The main reason I try to like still like go at a pretty decent pace for the YouTube video is that I don't want it to be 8 hours. So surprisingly, we do have like one of the play with me's is 8 hours and that's like 160,000 views and an insane average watch time, which is great. It's really good, but I like the faster I can do it, the less of people's time I'm wasting and they can like pause it when they're catching up themselves. Ends up being better. Oh, that's awesome, Sacred. If you limit your money to discharge, you always have enough region to make the CD. Ah. Cool, yeah, we might try that. We might try that. We are almost level 35. I'm very, very excited because I haven't played Discharge since Cosprey days. I need Blade Immunity on something. I think I did grab something with Blade Immunity, but I can't remember. The RimWorld music is so chill. Although I'm always worried that I'm going to get attacked by robots. How long does it take you normally in a league start per act? I usually go a lot slower on a league start and interact with the league mechanic way more than I should. And explore things carefully. So like 4 or 5 hours on a league start. I've done a few league starts where I've done like 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes for Kitava. Oh, nice, Robin. Is there a POB? Yes, there is a command somewhere for the POB. We'll take that. We'll take this and respect that one too, because we're about to switch. We don't need to penetrate anymore. Generally, penetration is always good, but we don't use it for this. Right, Triangle, that makes sense. Let's see. We can start taking endurance charges now because we're about to discharge one more level. Next 2 points will be that.
I cannot do this yet.
Wait, did you say you did use Malevolence? I can't even remember. Maybe we can just ditch Higher Lavash and use Skid about some Malevolence. You're the last note on the Warcry wheel? Oh yeah, I did actually. You're right, thank you. I did forget. Ow. We have the skill point as well. A little bit worried about the mana with the Malevolence on. Boop. I might start igniting him while he's immortal. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It is worthless. Try to balance our mana after. Dareso, Sword King! Ah! I just totally wanted some extra side XP there. Light anger early, then I went into malevolence. Anger is terrible, it does nothing. There's no reason for us to use it. Let's go grab a malevolence. And this like special town that I'm in right now, it's just because I killed Cirrus. It's like the town you get after that. Oh, the whole burning damage line is definitely a noob trap. Oh yeah, 100%. So the noob trap on Herald of Ash, if people don't know, it says like more burning damage. It's local. It doesn't indicate anywhere, I think. But where it says like 12% more burning damage, yeah, that's just local to Herald of Ash. Doesn't actually work on other things. So it's pretty monkey giga. Let's see, am I 35 yet? No, we'll go do Comb as well. We're about to get Malevolence. And then, yeah. Didn't know that? Yeah, I think I found out about that this league. The game baits you. A lot. A lot. It's actually crazy how much is like not explained in game and that you need to find out from other people or third-party sources or by literally asking the devs for clarification. And thankfully they do reply on Reddit a lot and be like, nope, doesn't work that way. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Cool, I guess. Did you just buy gems in your hideout? No, and I also just explained that as well. I literally just explained that. I hate 330. I really, truly do. They bait you in the trailers too? Yes. What's the POB for this? Does anyone remember what the command for the POB is? Right, but you're not really using the initial hit that much. You're using, we're going to be prolifing. Prolifing the ignite. What does local mean? That it only matters for the Herald of Ash? It does not matter for, like, Fireball.
I cannot do
And the ignite from Fireball. Or the burn from Fireball. Just local.
My mana is gone.
Is Fireball better than Blazing Salvo? I think everything is better than Blazing Salvo, I'm afraid. And there's Fireball here in a sec too. We level up on Comb. Level up on a fire damage boss? That's kind of iconic.
I honor you.
Literally just explained it to Ishmael. There, we're level 35. Can I link to the POB from the vid? I'll link the one we can link to. Put it in chat. There. Did I grab the charade? Did not. There. Additional skill points. We're getting that one, and we're getting that one. We're gonna go and discharge all over everything. Now that we are discharged, you don't technically need the +1 fire anymore. You can do +1 fire, cold, or lightning. That's fine. What I even want here? Sadly, this doesn't do anything, so we're actually not gonna end up using that. Let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna keep? What colors do I need? Do I need anything with like red, green? I mean, I could do red, green, and do blood magic on it. So we use less mana on that. Enduring. Right, and we'll have second wind in there as well. Cool. Discharge ability. We're gonna ditch the fireball. We're not using there anymore. Goodbye, Fireball. You were a good friend while I had you. We're not going to use Onslaught anymore. I'll just pop in an Onslaught Flask now. Onslaught and Granite Flask would be good. There we have Bleed Immunity too. That's nice. That's fine. We'll put these away. We're going to try doing without a Mana Flask. We'll see how that works. There. Out of Ash. Don't need that anymore. We'll put this in here. 90 damage to spells, that's fine. What else do we need? We could also put on some good gloves, but I usually try to level these with pretty trash gear. Combustion LMP. Unbound, Elite Prolif. We do deadly elements instead of lesser multiple projectiles. We don't need Holy Flame Totem anymore, I guess. Yeah, let's just ditch that. Let's just rely on one skill. I think that should be fine now. Don't need Flame Wall. I need a Flame Dash and Combustion, actually. Oh no, I can't. Well, I can do Blood Magic on it. Let's see. What if I did... Instead of Arcane Surge, if we do red, green, blue. Instead. Flame Wall is a good damage boost for bosses. Let's see. Let me do this first. I even destroyed it, didn't I? Just buy a new one. There. We'll do... This is what we're gonna do. We don't need Arcane Surge anymore. Oh wait. I want... different colors. No, we only need one. We need 2 greens. There, perfect. Second wind, flame dash, smoke mine. And blood magic there. Then we're saving mana on those. Enough flammability, self-cast still. I guess we should go grab a new firewall. Should level up pretty quickly. Just that we can't buy a low level one. Unfortunate. Hey, Foxy. It'll level fast. Should mostly be fine with the discharge as well. Let's see, and hopefully one-shot a lot of them, especially since we have the +1 enduring charge rings, endurance charge rings. There, and then we should get a red, or sorry, blue, red. Actually, we could pop it in a 4-link. We don't need this. It's just for EE later. There's no green gem that'll actually do anything, but a blue, red. We need control. Oh, nice triangle. Oh, actually, 2 reds might have worked. Blue, red would be fine for now. Red, controlled destruction would be nice. What else? Need another good fire damage gem. Actually, both ally focus and controlled should work. Let's go buy those. We're gonna buy those on a second character, and then we're gonna look over all the gems. The replica version of the belt makes it do LE damage to spells instead of attacks. There, LE focus and controlled, and then we'll look over the gems and explain everything that we're doing at the moment. Let's see. There. Trying to think if there's anything we're missing. We have skitterbots. We have flammability. We don't need combustion on there, so we can take that away. This looks pretty okay for what we need to do right now. So let's look over everything. So we have a Stormbrand here. We're not going to be using that until we get Elemental Equilibrium, but we'll use that later. And then here we have flammability for self-cursing. We have Malevolence and Skitterbots. We'll see how those are on our mana. And we are using Flame Dash with Blood Magic, Smoke Mine, and Second Wind. That's just so that we're trying already to ditch our Mana Flask. So that's why we have Blood Magic on those. Let's just grab a second flask here. Then we have 2 Comb Signs. We have a Replica Prism Weave. We have a Wanderlust, and the gems are Flame Wall, Burning Damage, Controlled, and LE Focus. Our Discharge gems is Elemental Proliferation, Unbound Elements, Burning Damage, Discharge, Deadly Elements, and Combustion. I wish I had a replica career ward, but we don't, so we're using a normal one just for strength, dex, and movement speed. And the anointed diamond skin, putting us like almost rest cap. Probably should get some actual resist gloves at some point, but we'll mostly be fine for what we're doing. We have our Red Blade banner with Second Wind, Blood Magic, and Enduring Cry. And I think that's all the gems. We are now going to go ascend. How do you use Praxis at the same time as a Comb Sign? That sounds difficult. We want to use the Comb Sign. +1 endurance charge. So now you'll see that we're instantly up to 6 endurance charges as soon as we cry. Then we can I don't even need to look at PoE that for normal lab. It's like very straightforward. Let's do Malevolence. We're gonna do Skitterbots. And we're gonna Discharge. That's all we need for now. And obviously it's not really using any mana on our movement abilities. See, like, regen slowly back. We'll put Flame Wall on, like, W in a sec. Oh, that mana regen, though. That mana regen, though. Oh. Replica and Boost is really good for Discharge, but then it's not 6-link. And you don't need it with this shield at all. I think we'll like wait with the no mana flask until my mana regen goes up a little bit, and we'll just keep doing that for now. Very fast enduring cry cooldown cry already. We're crying very quickly. So we can have that there. Oh, that ignites decent already. What's our chance to ignite though? Oh, because I hadn't done flammability on him, so it wasn't max. Oh my god, the mana. Give me charges. No, I don't have quick recovery yet. Very far away. I don't have shaper either. We'll go get that soon. Very skilled at crying. Right, let's see. What is our chance to ignite yet on this? Chance to ignite is only 57. Wow, is it really that low? That's crazy. I thought it'd be way higher. I'm using combustion still, right? Yeah, wow. And the cooldown doesn't feel the best, to be honest. And our mana is super awful. Well, a lot of this should be fixed. Oh, I'm so not used to, like, the Enduring Cry. Ignite per live is 38. That'll help a lot. Where do I have chance to ignite at the moment? I don't have anything lower down. I get it all from being higher up. Early on, a second win instead of deadly. I can see that for sure. I think we will do that. Look at that ignite. That's pretty nice. Don't have a second wind on me. We'll grab that after this on a different character. And then don't we get some ignite chance from the tree? I can't even remember. We might do. At least we should be immortal to lab traps on this, which is nice. I mean, for now it's fine anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Look at that. That's nice. That is nice. I like it.
My mana is gone.
My mana is gone. I love the whole like instantly up to max war price. It's just very comfortable. And then obviously the more we level, we're gonna get even better cooldown. Would you try clock discharge later in the league? Yes. But I need a cost breeze for me to bother doing one unless it's a... What's the actual cooldown on discharge? Like 4 seconds? Oh, it's just 2. That's not too bad. I feel like the only thing slowing me at the moment is the Enduring Cry cooldown, not so much the discharge cooldown. Yeah, we can put MTX on. We'll try the different ones. Default one looks decent. Let's try the new one. I love the ball, dude. Cool. Oh, that feels pretty good. I think the ball is the coolest one. We'll try the new one for a little bit since it's new, but no, we're not going to use the threshold jewel. There. Yeah, it's 25 chance to ignite. That's so big for early. Very large for early. There's nothing I need here. What's our chance to ignite now? 82%. A lot better. And that means with the flammability, it's 100% on bosses. Cool. Let's go buy a second wind on a second character. Again, like, do remember to do library if you don't have a second character. And if you don't have library, or sorry, if you don't have a second character, I'm so sorry. Because that must feel horrible leveling this with all the stuff. Must feel horrible. There, so we're gonna rip out deadly ailments for now. We'll just shove it up here. Yeah. Once we get a little bit more mana, that'll help a lot. Cool. Let's continue. Let us continue. Rendering the run heist video. Awesome. I poured it into library a lot, I bet.
The way to a god's heart is through his guts. cannot do this.
Cool. And then we want even more cooldown recovery. On that. Definitely want more cooldown recovery. And that'll help so much with levels too. You're dead. You die? You die. I honestly feel like the enduring crit cooldown is definitely the worst part. Early on. Not even the mana, it's just the enduring crit cooldown. Is that a bot discharge effect? Yeah, this is a new one. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I prefer the flare. It's decent.
My mana is gone.
Huh. Scum gasp. What a name. Once you have deep breath and escalation, it goes down to 3 seconds, which works really well. What's deep breath? I do have deep breath and escalation. It's on 3.3. Still feels weird. Can I get more cooldown recovery? Oof. Not much. Not much more cooldown recovery. But I guess it'll help with like leveling it. The second wind's going up too. Yeah, but the quality is like, I'm not going to tell people to use 20 GCPs, but that would help. That would help. But yeah. What do I want to do now? Well, we can go up towards Shaper. We'll get this first. It's a big damage increase. Also, Valako and using Blood Rage helps. Wait, hold on. Right, oh, you're using Blood Rage just for more damage. Do you get the damage from Valako with the, Oh, actually, yeah, Valako does help so much because just you'll be generating charges all the time. That's true. Jackal, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thanks so much. And Phobic Squirrel, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. Dactianer donated $5 and said, thanks for having such a great community. Had a rough weekend with someone close to me dying, and this chat helps me not to be depressed. I'm sorry, Deck. That's rough, dude. Super sorry. I'm glad we're helping. Pog chat. Why do people happy? We're helping. You also do get the 15% more damage. That's awesome.
You've done well, Brute. But
Hope you feel better, Dyke. Oops. Ah, decent damage. Definitely want to keep the curse up for the chance to ignite when I don't have 100. I played with you, but I also died. I'm sorry. How much did the electronic bin cost? Like 30 bucks. 50 bucks maybe. They're pretty cheap. We have two. We have 2 electric bins. Remember, you don't have to play on hardcore.
Piety. Betray me.
And yeah, this is RimWorld music. Kind of want to really early ascend. Like really early. What's the electric part? Or are you just like, it's just got a sensor, so you like wave at the bin and it opens. I just don't like touching bins. Never have.
Dissection time.
I don't want blood magic on my flammability too. So so little mana at the moment. Let's get a foot pedal one. That works too. Doesn't wave back? It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of actually flammability and discharge. And remember, on Thursday at noon, we're doing a cook with me versus Noogie. We're gonna cook versus Noogie. Hi.
Ask if they have any Indian.
Not right now. We're doing a play with me, babe.
Oh,
It's all good.
we talk about it.
Fine. We'll take suggestions and stuff after like 2 or 3 hours. Love you. Cook with me? Yeah, we're gonna cook Noogie. We'll take suggestions and stuff after for ingredients. Let's see. Noogie being alive is optional.
In this world, you and I will create the most beautiful elements together. Creation, out of the
I
realm
really wish I had fun ability on blood magic. So little mana on this.
of one true God.
Now, exile!
I cannot do
Oh, I didn't actually hit him. Oh. Don't need to tell me twice. Whoops. Wait, can he not be cursed while he's in that bubble?
Now, exile!
Apparently not. Oh no. Ah! I actually hate farm abilities mana cost is like the only thing annoying me right now. Literally just farm ability. Discharge is fine. So expensive, Jesus. I'm gonna go get farm ability. Could be on blood magic. That's annoying.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be nightmare.
Like shove it in there, I guess. No! Surprised how good the damage is, even with second wind instead of daily ailments. You die? Kind of feel like deadly elements would be fine though. I don't feel like cooldown's the bad thing. How do you get all charges with one cry? That is the only reason we're using this shield. I'm gonna do it. We're doing it.
Why are you so in love with death?
There. Oh, that's pretty cool jigger. But yeah, this shield is what we're doing. What is the base level of blood magic? It's 31. I haven't done library, so we'll just go back and buy blood magic. There, one more. You need the constant card charge generation for the second wind to be worth it? Yeah, I can see it later. How does Flame Wall work with Discharge? It doesn't. It's just extra damage since we're scaling damage over time. Doesn't do anything with Discharge. Excellent. There, now we put Blood Magic with Flammability and Storm. And I don't think they should be affected. It is? Why? I just want to level you. Okay, I'm just gonna buy enough on to level the second wind just so we have a leveled one for later. There.
I'm watching you.
Literally one gem. Is the inventory over there on the left messed up for you guys too? Oh really? What's wrong with it?
They all leave me. Go.
Here,
go
can't people are using a golem. I never use golems for leveling. Never bother. There.
I cannot do this yet.
Pretty big AoE already. Pretty cool. And then probably do Crow Lab super early. What's the wrong area. What's the actual level on Crow Lab? It's like 55 or something. Very interesting way to play though. You have to like keep tabs on like your charges. I'm about to get 38. That'll give me Ignite Prolif. That's nice. Oh, I remember that. Interesting. pretty cool though. The damage feels pretty great. The shield is obviously carrying very hard. What did I want? We can get one more there. That's even more damage. We have now 7 endurance chargers. We actually might do like a Cruel Lab at 40. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't because I know a lot of people. Nah, I'll wait because I know a lot of people struggle with under-leveled lab. It's a lot easier for me since I've done lab so much that I'm very comfortable with like how they move and stuff. But we'll wait. We can do an early lab, but like not gonna do it level 40. So a lot of people won't be comfortable with that. Whoop. Almost ignite per lift. That'll be even more single target damage if I remember. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, 20% more damage with ignite. It's feeling great though. And we have 7 endurance charges while leveling. It is pretty hard for things to kill us with that. That actually should be pretty nice for lab too. And they are up fairly constantly. Because of the shield giving us the endurance charges. What's this? Boom. That's nice. That's cool. I'm enjoying that. And if you do have Comb's Ways, I'm not sure what the level requirement is on those, but those would be very, very good endgame. Again, not sure what level you can use them. I'd have no alt quality gems that are fun. 0 fun ones. $32 for Comb's Way. So you can use it by now. Oh, I just cancelled my discharge by moving too soon. That did not feel good. There. Goodbye, Elemental Equilibrium. Hello, Ignite Proliferation. Nice. What's my chance to ignite now? Am I sad times now? What does it even look like there?
I cannot do this.
Back down to 63. Pepe hands, dude. But that's fine. It's like, we're not even using the Pro Lift that much. And for bosses with the chance to ignite from flammability, we're mostly going to be okay. I'm surprised I got a plus 12 leveling. I guess it's a newly added one. There. We'll probably do like pro level on level 45 or something. Probably pretty early. Are you ready? Boop. Nice. So even though like normally Comb's Ways aren't like used that much, sorry, Comb's Signs aren't used that much for leveling and stuff, this is really, really nice for it. And we do have an 8th endurance charge over there that we could use, but that's something you want to anoint. Can you get much Chaos Rest in this build? Yeah, it should be like quite a lot of rare items, so you should be able to get a decent amount. Now we're gonna go up here and start moving towards like Shaper and stuff like that. There are like 3 new quests, right? That makes sense.
My mana is gone.
You did? You are dead. Whoop. And cooldown recovery on this should feel really good later. Should feel really, really good later. A little bit weird at the moment with the cooldowns and stuff. It'll get much better. Can you spam discharge if you have +1 minimum charge? No, it won't even use the charge. You're basically nerfing your damage. Yep, CD arm boots and belt. I wonder if there's anyone already in my community that knows a lot about websites and setting up and managing websites. Thonkers. Overall dumb? No, it's actually a very talented community usually. I'm like trying to think of some like more cool things to do with my website. Like to like hire somebody to like manage it. A little stranger than here. More damage from the charges. Right, you could use min frenzy charges. No, I have a website. I have Zizaran.com. I just want to do more with it. Nice, Duma. Alright, we can just keep the... Keep the delirium active for more XP. Did I really still want for Twitter? Yeah, but I want somebody that's like... Ideally, with things I want to work with, I prefer getting people that have already been in my community and are like regularly in it. And somebody I already know and trust and stuff. Because there's like... That's how I've like found all the other people I worked with so far. It works a lot better because something I'm getting less and less happy with is just having to explain things like PoE terms and shit like that. It's so much easier when I find somebody that's already a Path of Exile no-lifer. Just to work with them in general. That's been my favorite thing with like all the events with Shopify and stuff now. My most favorite thing is that they're all like... It's not just that they've like played Path of Exile, they know life Path of Exile and they do Awakener and Hardcore and shit like that, the people we've been talking to. So it's just been like, it's just fucking tilting to have to explain like PoE seasons and shit like that. It gets like very frustrating. Because a lot of companies don't get it. But they do. It's been great. What if you had a browser games where you could use your channel points on your website? Actually, that'd be really fucking cool. That's a great idea. Right, let's see. Getting a little distracted from the play with me here. So now we're gonna just continue moving up here so you can see what Steel Tree looks like so far. We've got like Call to Arms, we've got Divine Judgment, we've got Escalation, Arsonist, etc. And we're moving up here now. You think some of my gems have leveled up? What if I don't level them? Chunkier sound effect? Yeah, I think you're right. Why Dice in 1? I actually might not need a Mana Flask anymore. Do you recommend a Red Nightmare by Marauder? Pathing through Diamond Skin? Maybe. Maybe. But like you should like have enough for clearing just from I don't think it's gonna help that much. You should have a large amount of feeling good just from getting like the Chieftain, getting endurance charges from having cried recently. Oh, I died. The node before Disciple of the Unyielding? That's very far away though. It's very far away. We don't really want to go there. I didn't get ignited. What a bastard. He's still not ignited. There we go. That didn't feel good. Isn't it like pretty high chance as well? 25 chance to ignite. 64 plus 25. It's like 89. So it hit a 10% chance twice. I don't do a website. I know how to host. What are your needs? I don't know. We'll cover that after the play with me. So we'll focus on that here. Quick little tip for this boss as well. But yeah, we can talk about that in like 2 hours when I'm a bot aqueduct. We'll talk about website stuff. But it spawns exactly 10 waves of monsters. So you know exactly when he's gonna come back out. Okay, we can talk about website stuff later. I'm gonna keep it focused on the play with me. Where's they give XP? You don't even need to kill them, you can just kite. Boop. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's feeling pretty good so far. Feeling very strong. Little chunky boy. 1.1k life. I mean, usually I actually have more life by now. No, I don't want Fun Ability with Blasphemy. Although that isn't like the worst idea. Is that 35% mana too? This is technically more damage, but I mean, yeah, the Ignite Prolife is kind of nice. It's 35, right? This is not the worst idea. Pretty sure it's 35 for Blasphemy. I haven't used Blasphemy in so long. It is 35? Maybe we should do that, because we don't really need the extra damage from Skitterbots. Actually might be the call. What the fuck? There's an exit on the bottom right of that chamber. I've been walking around the entire time. That's amazing. Put flammability curse on hit with your storm run, but I'm like, I'm only using that for bosses, and I don't have EE yet. Later on, we'll do that. I actually kind of like the idea of doing Blasphemy flammability for leveling.
I cannot do
I
this.
kind of like that. Actually sounds pretty chill. Let's try it at least and see how we like it. There's portal and waypoint at the entrance. That's so funny. Spelling hard. Will you be doing left click and doing cry in maps too? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it feels. Probably. Just better Avatar Fire or EE. EE. Why would you use Avatar Fire on this? Oh, give me, oh. Once Kitava. I mean, you can sort of end up with bad timings if it's on left click. Damn it. I profaned proxied since I only had one combs ring. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. I don't like profane proxy. I'd rather, and obviously we have 2 comb space. Skitterbots. I'll unlink this then. That's what we're gonna try. Ooh. We're gonna try doing Blasphemy flammability and see how that feels. Could be cool, could be shit, but we'll find out soon. Stay tuned for more information. We'll unlink this so Malevolence doesn't get linked with Blood Magic. Game, please. We don't need, oh, that's even better, actually. I mean, sure, that's fine for now. We didn't actually need to even care about the Blood Magic there right now. There, we have mana there. Now we actually should be fine to just do a second. I'm just going to test without Mana Flask. I'm pretty sure we don't need one. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I probably should be using Blood Rage already too. There, let's see how this is. Should be fine. A little bit low regen. I guess once I get quick recovery, it'll help. This is all my mana right now. Ah, the Blasphemy is so smooth. It's so smooth. Wait, am I too low int? I'm not smart enough? Oh no, that's been forever. We should be doing way more damage. We'll use the Mana Flask for now still. Me no smart! Wait, but I'm about to get in next level. Okay, that's fine. That's impossible! Can anyone tell me? Tell me what? What's up?
If only you knew what this place truly hides.
I don't know. Why doesn't he tell me? Hello? We're on the same side. We're both evil.
I cannot do this.
I did mention that. But that is always important to remember that Discharge is fire, cold, and lightning. And elemental. Fire and presence? Could do. Not a bad idea. I'm trying to think what amulets you would use. Wait, you can have Lily in your hideout? No, that's not my hideout. That's the zone you get from killing the Awakener. The Awokener. That's just like your new Aurea. Really nice house. Thank you. No, I always play Lawful Good in Baldur's Gate. I don't know. Maybe I'll be different now. Maybe streaming has like made me evil. I do play Dota. There. Do.
Remember.
Even more skill points. We got 2. We got some more intelligence. There, now we're so smart. Smart. Mom, look at me. Chaotic good. Me smart. Boop. I like booping. Boop. Boop. He's gonna feel really good in game too. Especially once like with 20 quality on a second win, it should be. What's the end game enduring cry cooldown? Is there's probably a helmet enchant too for like cooldown recovery. Boop. Should feel really good. By the way, cluster jewels are insane for Ignite. Yeah, I don't have that many, sadly. I don't have that many. Male parent. Without belt or boots, 3 seconds. Yeah, I have shaper boots. And obviously belt we can just like we can just craft on the boots. I mean belt. So that'll help a little bit. We'll see how much we can get. Hopefully get it down to 2, 2.5, something like that. You get more damage from losing endurance charge? Yep. You do. So we're gonna have that as our second ascendancy. The Valako, Storm's Embrace. I feel like the Chieftain ascendancies have so cool names. Should go Crab Blood Rage too. Not that I really need damage, to be honest.
I cannot do this yet.
It's feeling pretty good already. Goodbye, Exile. Hey! Didn't get ignited. I'm not a big fan on the Blasphemy Radius, I gotta say. Definitely want some AoE. I mean, it'll be fine for bosses. I can hug them. Any Syndicate operative now strove through flame will activate EE? No. No. There's no EE for minions. You're dead, kid! Did you know this new Kitao Storm is lower? It's Valako. Stress on the first. Valako? I don't pay attention. You're dead. Maybe second win for Discharge wouldn't help. Doesn't help. This my Discharge cooldown is 2 seconds and my Enduring Cry is 3. It's my my Enduring Cry is what's like slowing me down at the moment. Later on when we have Valako, then we'll do that. I've opened Blighted Chest and Ground Heights that give no lift. This is intended. You're probably just opening them in 2 low-level maps. I don't think they're supposed to be able to spawn there anymore though. Low-level ones. Cool, you're dead. We are going to take a quick 3-minute stretching break here. And then we're going to come back. Sadly, we don't edit them out because the VOD is so long on the Play With Me. The editing doesn't make that much sense. It takes too long to render, basically. You know what? We're switching. I actually prefer the old one. Big red ball. Riser, thanks for the 30 months, dude. Thank you so much for the 30. How time flies. You've come so far in the last 2.5 years, yet you're still the same guy I love watching. Can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you. I love you, dude. Always good to see you here. I am going to take a quick break. Enjoy being slammed with ads for 3 minutes while I'm AFK. More breakfast. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm back. Everyone enjoying the play with me so far? Right. This is problematic. We do res here, and we want some gloves with res. Oh, we are not very smart. We're about to be smarter. But we have no resistance. Let's see if we have some, like, anything with resist lying around. Maybe just buy some. We just buy some from the vendor and throw some, like, mediocre essence on it. We just need something. Any greens? Blues? Are there no more gloves? I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to color. Oof. Let's just throw an essence on with resists. Where are my essences? There. Just under guild chat. What do I need the most? All of them. They're like whaling. Fire and cold. See if we can get some okay colors here. I do need great. Oh, we need that. Excellent. Oh yeah, and then we'll do that after the level. We'll go get a level real quick. Didn't play with me as used to be from scratch? Nope. They're just a cheap budget, made this the second or third character. We do have league start simulations too. You can use purities if you want. I don't want to. I mean, to be fair, when I have my endurance charges up, there, I don't need to do this quest. Infinite power. It means that when you cry, like the entire galaxy just dies. It's enduring cry, or sorry, the infinite power means that you go to full power. They go to full power instantly, so it's very, very strong. There, we got the 10 int we needed. There, we got a little bit more res there. We don't actually need that much constantly. I actually kind of want a new amulet, which we'd also have to anoint with diamond skin. I didn't actually realize how like fucked we are on resists here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to craft resist on my my wand here. What are we the lowest on? Lightning. So we'll craft a lightning res here. That'll help a lot. You know what? Give me like 28. Or like at least not bottom roll. And yeah, we could do purity of elements instead of malevolence. We do have more than enough damage. 47, 56, 57. Let's see if we have like some random like all res amulet lying around. That one is like kind of nice, but I wouldn't have like, I don't think I have enough oh, we don't have enough decks. But that I can fix too. We could just do this. That would help a lot. Let's just like get rid of that. Do a 30 dex point. And then if I anoint, I don't think it's a pretty shit amulet, but you know, it'll help. There, and we just anoint diamond skin. It's a teal, sepia, and clear. There, excellent. So those issues are fixed. What's that there? Oh, go away, endurance charges. Okay, 71, 63, 64. That's completely fine. I mean, it would be better to have more, but I'm okay with that. Do you think this will be a good high boss killer? I think so. I mean, a lot of people are using this already. It was almost my league starter. I'd have pretty good resist. I guess you can use boots later. Like once you get boots, it should be super easy. Right now we're using Wanderlust. That would probably be the best thing that I should just ditch. I should just ditch the boots. That's like the hardest part right now that we're not even using boots with resist. Late game you have like 2 stones and stuff. That'll be really, really nice. Whoop. Look at that pro lift. Nice. Field wielding. Is Blade Storm good for a beginner? Yeah, I'd say so. Blade Storm is pretty strong. It can do Awakener 8 Deathless. I know this for sure. Nice. I don't feel like for me, Awakener 8 is like very, very easy compared to like the Conquerors. I'd say is a lot harder, and especially Synthesis bosses. But every boss is very easy once you've done it a lot. Well, actually, not even Conquerors. Baran is just horrible. I hate Baran. The mana leech, everything is just not a nice boss fight. I want some more chance to ignite. Uber Elders for you the hardest fight in PoE? Yeah. It is very hard. I do that a shit ton until it got easy. Nice, Tear Shell. That's awesome. Look at those explosions. There. Ow. Dude. Give me ignite chance. That's what we really want. The mana is like almost good now. Once we get quick recovery, it should be fine. How long does the ignite last? Oh, quite a while. Yep, kill all bandits. Will you invest into cooldown reduction on Warcry? We already have it. We have all of it. We have all of it. Well, except this thing. We don't have that. That's far away. As soon as we ascend, we'll have a lot more charges. Why don't PoE content creators do more content together, like a hardcore SSF squad league? We've done that actually. It's a lot of fun. The problem with like playing with other streamers is like, I mean, at least for me, I like reading every single line in chat, and you lose that when you play with other streamers. 100%. Like you lose a lot of the chat interaction. I do like things with other streamers quite often, but that's like more like special event type things. Like on this Thursday, we're gonna be cooking with Noogie. Leafer, thank you for the Twitch Prime, and Funsock, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. Alerts are off at the moment, but it'll be back on after. Thank you. Could like take EE now as well. We could do. Thanks, Justin. I'm an earthworm. Why? There, we can take EE. The way that works is that we will... Oh, actually, we'd have to get a new belt. Which we probably should do anyway. We can get a new belt with some life and resist on it. Read every line in chat? Yep. Alright, let's see. So we want to make sure that Stormbrand only has like cold and lightning damage. We don't want to have do I have any belt lying around with just some like life on it? Surely I do. I mean, it's not bad. That's better. There, some fire and lightning. We can bless it as well. Like any belt. I usually prefer Darkness and Throne for leveling. There, because this gives like fire damage to spells, which we don't want for Elemental Equilibrium. The way it works is that, like for example, if we had that belt on, we'd be giving everything plus 25 resist basically. Whereas now, now we're going to do minus 50 to cold and fire. Impulse is on a different character. There, we're gonna move up here now. I'm gonna go buy a Blood Rage. I'm pretty sure I can get Blood Rage as a Marauder. Might have too high dex though. No, that's it. You don't do that. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, instead of logging on to a different character, I'm just gonna sell it with a regret to the vendor. Make it level 1 there, now have Blood Rage. We get a little bit more damage, plus fancy charges. Doesn't the Ignite dot proc EE? Nope, only the explosion. And we have Stormbrand, which is going to constantly be ticking. Like, it's completely fine for clearing still, it's just gonna be like even more damage on bosses. Because we're gonna have the EE from Stormbrand. How can I pick what to anoint and whatnot? So if you hold over any notable, so for example this one, you hold Alt, you'll see what the oils are that you need. Then you just need to talk to Cassia, put in the amulet and those oils. I have the Discharge Jewel, but we're not using it for this build. How's your Impulsive build doing for high tier mapping? Right now, terribly. Don't want to do it over tier 4 maps. I don't have Storm's Gift or anything of the things I need. So I'm barely using the character until I get items that I want. And we'll look into that later. It really sucked because I got my first synthesis map yesterday, but it was a Cortex, which is the one I don't want. So I can't drop the gloves I want. Storm's Gift. So that was sad. I keep forgetting about Blood Rage. Oop. So much damage as well, it's insane. Oops, wrong dead end. Play hardcore for almost 8 years. Never seen a worse launch than heist. Even today, I'm crushing 1 out of 3 heists. Jesus. Didn't know people were still crushing that much. I only done 1 heist today, so I don't know. What is the synthesis map? It's a map Sana will give you at tier 14 plus. Which is like it'll have one of the 3 or 4 synthesis bosses. It's like an old league from Path of Exile. Pretty dangerous bosses. Cortex, stuff like that. Yeah, let's see how this is. Hey, he died from 1. Nice. Or did he? He didn't. Oh, he just needed to hit me. Cool, so with the EE, pretty decent damage. Pretty decent. Nah, Demas. No point. You are dead. Nice. Oh, damn anthem. Right, let's see. How does frenzy charge generation work with discharge? They have 2 charges that get used for discharge. Would they kill then re-add the new charges? Would the new charges also be consumed? So if I'm killing things with butter radioactive, you'll see that it's giving me the charges. It'll use them and then give me based on the kills, but that's based on kill percentage. It doesn't always give me back. Let's see, we can go like do the skill point already. This character should be more than like capable of that. We could go ascend as well, and then we could look into doing second wind instead of a damage gem. So we have like more cooldown because we'll have like way more charges than we need then. We do second wind instead of deadly elements. There we go. Yep, red blade banner is the one you want. Oh, yeah, sure. They're so slow at like being targetable. Die. Excellent. That's a nice ignite.
I cannot do this yet.
Once we have an 8th endurance charge too, that's going to be nice. Actually, we're about to get an 8th after ascending. And you can get a 9th by anointing, and you could get a 10th on your boot. Should be very tanky, yeah. Not like face tank rebuilder kind of tanky, but should be pretty tanky. And obviously there are windows where you can die, because if you were getting hit loads when you have no endurance charge, then that'll hurt. That will hurt. You will die. Boop. The blasphemy flame flammability does seem pretty okay. 11 with corrupted death store, or with a corrupted any boot with endurance charge. That store is pretty nice too, because it makes you immune to bleed or unaffected by bleed even. They're a fun build to level Scion with. Summon Raging Spirit's not too bad. I've done that before. Do you have any Ori plushies at home? No, I haven't even played Ori, and I don't have any plushies. Nice. Whoops. Right, let's go grab the skill point here as well. Then we have both of them. If you ever do feel like your character's kind of weak, there's nothing wrong with like waiting until you're like level 50 plus to do this later. Crafted Death Store is the only way to get +2 endurance charge on boots. I don't understand. Why couldn't you just craft +1 endurance charge boots and craft those for +1? Why wouldn't that give you +2? Warlord boots can get +1 endurance charge. You can still corrupt them for +1. 1 + 1. Dare I say it, is +2. Hey Phil, what's up? Unless I'm missing something. It's 3? The fuck? I don't know, am I missing something? The boob character, the champion girl slam, died yesterday to disconnect. Tourist Charity. I mean, I really want a +1 Spectre chest.
With the stay sharp out there. Farewell.
Anger, hatred, and precision. A lot of fun. I'm already using 2 clump sign. Already ahead of you, Lizzie. Right, let's see. Let's see. Chance to ignite. I think we just go straight for that. So we don't need both. Having 100% chance to ignite should feel really good. Nah, I like Stormrun. It stays on the target too. The Vortex only has 1 initial hit. Only 1 initial hit. Stormrun's way better. No, I just forgot you could roll endurance charge on boots. I'm using synthesis boots. Ah, that's fair. There. And then maybe we could ascend now, I guess. Get another endurance charge there. Kind of want the chance to ignite nodes first. We'll get Holy Fire and then we're gonna ascend. Whoop. That seems good. That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. Oh, I think that was just a frenzy discharge. It was like the color looked weird. It's got a doctor in heist. Nice, dude. We'll be playing with heist later. Probably only streaming another like 3 or 4 hours today. It's like 6 or 7 hour stream. Like a lot of stuff to do. You guys are gonna love it. How high level are your rogues? Most of them are level 5? The Brine King! How did you like The Boys? The Boys is awesome. For those of you who don't know, we've started doing the Amazon Watch Party thing. So we're watching The Boys every Friday at 4 p.m. I wanted to watch a show, but I don't really have much time to watch. So I'm like watching it on stream. Then it's like still working. A lot. So yeah, every Friday, 4 p.m. BST, my time. We're watching The Boys on stream. Just need Twitch Prime to be able to join. All good, Amnesiac. There. Now, normally I would do Cruel Lab after I what do you call it? I will do Groost and pick up all the skill points there. Like the one before our Kali and stuff. But on this, I think we'll ascend earlier because it's just like so strong. Should be fine to send. Really? Yes, we're gonna watch on episode 3. Episode 3 and 4 we're watching this Friday. Sure they go. It was like 2,000 people joined for the last one. I didn't think there would be that many. Don't pull a Quinn. What's that? Deal no damage? Or what do you mean?
My mana is gone.
Does Ignite die to Reflect and Lab? Oh, yeah, I mean... I don't die in Lab. Heist gives a lot of XP now, yeah. Let's see. You're farming residence cards per your guide, but after 30 chisels, out maps, do not dropped a single card. Anything you could be doing wrong? You try being luckier would be my #1 suggestion. Honestly, I would do Incursion. Incursion helps a lot. First Grand Heist video up. Awesome. Good job, Skria. So I like did a Grand Heist earlier and like put my thoughts on it there. I have that up on YouTube. What do you think about the Primal Crush class? Worth run as a build? I think that's mostly for like detonate stuff. There, increased fire damage. We prioritize the general leveling video or the slam bunker man? Probably the general leveling video. That was like really nice. I think the general leveling video is good, and then we do the slam bunker after. Awesome, good job, dude. Fog? Alright, let's see. Boop. Here's a little tip. If you go down here, I mean, you don't have to stand there, but if you go down there, Whalem instantly spawns, then you just teleport down there. You shouldn't need scarabs for farming the div cards. Like they're so fast to farm normally. I got mine in like less than 100 maps for a full set. Usually less than that too. Yeah, it reserves 35%, so I have that instead of skitter bolts. It's just I'll be ditching it soon. We will be ditching it soon. I just wanted to it's to get higher chance to ignite. So I have 100%. Because right now my chance to ignite is 66 plus the flammability. And we're about to get more too. Oh. So once we get those nodes, that'll help a lot. Also do a lot more damage. We'll do a lot more damage. Whoops. There we go. Those are so tanky, it's insane. Yes, but I don't know what the command is. My memory is non-existent. I'm like a RAM disk. But even with EE, we're actually like making them like take less damage right now. But for bosses, that's like when we're using EE basically. That's like the nice part. We should have more than enough damage for like rares, blues, everything. Actually, those rares were a bit tanky. Oops. Oh, one shot. Oh. 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 Almost leveling up to. Almost, but not quite. Unfortunate. Unlucky. I want to make a Noogie and soundboard for whenever I'm playing Dota 2 with Noogie. Unlucky. Right, I'm going to show you guys something here. So for Brine King, if you're like... Now, we are like fine on res and stuff now, so we're not like super worried about the Brine King here. The only thing we're worried about is the fact that she's wasting so many seconds of our lives by talking. But here we can just, you know, kill the stage here real quick. So obviously, like most people are gonna do like this. They're just gonna stay here and dodge. This is like the most used things, but this is not the only way. We'll show that on the next phase. So this like don't really have to dodge. Just don't get hit low. Ow. There. You can also just go to town. And then when you come back down, you'll see that you have a grace period and you can just stay here and you can put a new portal down as long as you don't move. And that's really good on like day 1, or if you're just like incompetent at dodging, or you just don't want to. Most people do that on day 1 when they get here with like 800 life. On hardcore. Or just in general, it's just nice to be safe. Because they can't crit you. You're dead. You're dead, kid. If you were to recommend a build, first time hardcore soul self, what build would we? Probably Bladefall Blade Blast, even though it's like horrible in the first 40 levels. It just goes super slow the first 40 levels, over level and stuff. It does get so nice once you get Unleash. I don't have any more gem salts. I was frustrated when I still have near bunker. Shit happens. In this zone, remember that there is a side quest here from this castle. Just go up here and grab it. I don't need it, but we can grab it anyway. The silver locket, and then you hand that into Whalem, and you get a granite, a jade, a diamond, a quartz, or a basalt flask. Or sulfur? I can't remember. Maybe it's just the others. And then if you don't have a granite flask by now, then you definitely want to get one. Granite makes you basically immortal while it's up for the leveling process. Very, very big difference in your survival. Could use for ancient orbs these days. Belts. But if you're using it on a belt, make sure you're in a Nemesis map. There are 3 belts you can get that are good. You can get Risalthus Coil, you can get Soul Tether, and you can get a Hunter Head. Hunter Head is a very good belt. But you need to be in a Nemesis map. So from the map device. What would you say is the biggest jump in damage for Bladefall? Blade Blast. Unleash. There, we get a chance to ignite, we get a chance to ignite here, then we're getting 25% more chance to ignite. And right now we're already at 76%, making us... Ooh! Bad Ghost. Bad Ghost. I really should be picking up the markers, because it's still a significant amount if you bother looting them. You can get like 3 or 4k if you loot all of them while leveling. Farm maps as fast as possible. The Syndicate Operative Spectre build is really, really nice. It's like a speedy map farmer that also does bosses. A guide for that coming up pretty soon. Operatives are nutty. Yeah, they're really good. No problem, dude. Got a guide for that coming up soon too. We have a lot of things we're working on. Okay. Content Factory. That would be a good name, Content Factory, for like a streamer. Especially if you have a team of people. This build seems nuts. Oh, it's gonna be even better. We've seen the Frost Chaos Spectres? Yeah, they should be like easier to do on solo self-fun probably. Operatives are a bit better though. Unless you have 2 crit rolls? Yeah. I'm thinking about using them because I don't have crit rolls. Was taken by a fairly large digital PR company already? Oh. Well, isn't that boring? Don't know what that is, Misery. What's the best one for this build? At this level, just +1 either lightning, fire, or cold. Or lightning. At the moment. +1 level while leveling is big. Big!
I cannot do this yet.
Oh, you're dead. And then later we want pretty high fire damage. So we're getting a stupid amount of flat. Does spell damage work for Discharge? I'm pretty sure it does, but actually we want fire elemental because we want to prolift. We don't want to just do the initial hit. We want to prolift. All that ignite damage. That's what we want. Oh. It feels really good just exploding all over your enemies, to be honest. Yeah, no, Path of Exile is a great game. Would definitely recommend it. The best thing about Path of Exile, and unlike most games, is that we are getting like constant content updates. And whether they like, maybe the current one might be slightly buggy and glitchy, it's at least pretty good right now. We do get very often content updates, which is the best thing about PoE. Hate it or I love it. I mean, it's pretty zoomy for leveling at the moment. It's definitely not like a speedy build like Orb of Storms, but it's pretty fast. Like, we're going pretty zoomy. Semi-zoomy. We're like a semi-zoomer. God damn it. And then once we get that like chance to ignite, we're gonna ascend. Should be a very easy ascension. You're dead, kid. You're not going the Armageddon brand version. Nope. Not at the moment.
My mana is gone.
Here. Almost hit me. No! Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh yes, didn't even get hit. That's art. Awesome. We've been getting hassled about armor brand. Am I a bad brother? No? Not at all. Why? Ah! I'm confused. But no. Like, that was one of the things I suggested when people were asking if I suggested this as a league starter. I was talking a lot about armor brand would be good, but I don't want to do that at the moment. I'll be going EO, yeah. So I was suggesting you could do armor brand for clear and then just discharge for single target, but can't be bothered. I don't feel like it's needed. It's clearing like completely fine right now. Do you think this would work as Trickster? Sure, but I think Chieftain is like better for this version in my opinion. Why is your hair blue? I got paid to dye my hair blue. Feels so weird saying that. Usually it's just because I have it as like part of my branding. Makes it very easy for people to go like the blue-haired PoE streamer. But yeah, this time I got sponsored for it, which is pretty cool. This is a slut for money. I do love money. Related to Ninja, I am his dad. I am Ninja's father. Still planning on doing the Impale Grand Slammer. Was planning on sending it to my brother. Already made a build guide for it. It'll be up on YouTube later today. Let's see, what do I need? Yeah, one more skill point. We're gonna send. Now we might as well, like, now we're here. We might as well grab all the skill points before we ascend. So we have everything. The weird voice PoE streamer. Nice, that's an excellent thing to be known for. Oh, dude, this one hitting everything now. This feels great. No, I mean, it's still like before it can like lose your portal, but less than before at least. Most of the time you're fine. But some people were saying they're still losing their portal. You still live in Northern Ireland? Yep. So now we're gonna come against Groost. One of the reasons why I do Groost before ascending is because the Pantheon you get from killing Groost makes you take less damage from lab traps. So if you struggle with lab, that helps a lot. And obviously this character can't struggle with lab. We have Enduring Cry. There's no chance in hell you're gonna die from traps. I mean, that would be impressive. If you die on traps on this, please let me know in the comments down below if you're watching on YouTube. Because that sounds impressive. Ooh! He hurts though. He hurts a lot. Just don't get hit. Cool. There, we have that already. I mean, that isn't a bad node. We can take that later. Do we have a 100% chance to ignite now? Is the question. We have 91%. Then I'm gonna stop prolifing or start like we can do this. Kind of want the like curse. I'm still using a mana flask that I don't need. Kind of want to get like hex something for the curse there. Because we don't need that on everything. We can have that instead with Skitterbots. See if I can use it without blood magic. Okay, so if my storm runs level 1, it'll be super cheap. Let's go do that. Let's go like do this side quest here. Let's do that. I'm gonna make a video on my graphic settings, but it's all just bottom. Well, everything at the lowest. I guess I could just instantly go up here too. I mean, I should get EO too. I'll go EO first. EO is just so nice for single target. Elemental Overload. Sometimes hard to proc, but there. I don't know. My aura is on. There. What? Something really nice about like watching everything like slowly die with ignite. Well, now quickly die. There. It's gonna be so good later when we can have higher cooldown recovery. That is obviously an issue. Hey, epilepsy shrine. Excellent. 13 monsters left. Whoops. One monster left, and you're dead. Alright, let's go get level 1 Stormban. 1.6k life? It's fine. We're basically so tanky. We're so tanky. We could get quick recovery, I guess.
While you be skulking
We're
around,
very, very-ish tanky. We'll grab Stormban, and then Hex, whatever it's called. Hex Touch, and we're gonna get 3 blue and link this. We're gonna use that. Game, please. What's even down here? I don't really use Flame Wall much, to be honest. I haven't really bothered. I'm mostly just... It's working really well to just, like, boop things with Discharge. Is higher cooldown recovery, lower cooldowns? Yep. Let's see, and then we'll just go grab all the other skill points. What are the ideal helmets in Chandon Lab? I mean, sometimes people will pay crazy money for like high item level Elder helmets with enchants. Hubris circlets is generally what I would enchant. Oh, we're about to get the big ascendancy. So I usually drop a skill point, sorry, a portal here just to like save more backtracking, and then I run all the way to the Arakali zone. With that there, and then I'll portal back. Well, I'll waypoint back to the portal, I mean. That saves a little bit of time there. You can see that I just generally don't like backtracking. What's my Enduring Cry at now? And it's 328, and I don't have 20 quality on my second win. If you do have 20 GCPs going around, that does help. Fun Suck, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Carnibus, thank you for the 7 months. And No Manual, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate support, guys. Thank you.
Great works require a touch of insanity.
I cannot do this yet.
Let's see. So it's going to be Stormfire and Pulse Discharge Ignite? No, it is not. I don't know if I'm going to use my Stormfire. We'll see. We will see. I want a lot of items for my Hierophant for that to like do something. Oh, dude, it just feels great discharging. It just really does. There, we get the skill point from Kashar's lockbox. Any other types of IRL streams or videos? Not really with COVID going on. Quinn was gonna come over and we were gonna rent out there's like what is it called? There's not a balloon park, but it's like a trampoline park close to here. We're gonna rent that out for like all of us, and then we were going to do some really cool content around the trampoline park. But yeah. Wait, is this the really weird layout with the far left? No, it's not a bouncy castle. And it's also like, it has like a drawbridge you can fight on and stuff. It's really cool. Because Quinn was in Scotland. But then COVID happened and his girlfriend was like, hey, we should go back to the UK. I mean, back to New Zealand because maybe they'll shut the borders. And they did. So it was a good call. There. It was a good call. Do quick recovery before lab as well. We're gonna go kill the girl queen. He left one day before they closed the borders. Yeah, it was good timing. What does the shield do? The shield does that every time we do Enduring Cry. We get max endurance charges.
Rothko got a lot less fun after. You know, all the children died.
That's such a fucked up line. Not my fault. There. Go grab everything here. We'll go do growth pull. Obviously close delirium before growth pull. Come on, give me any of like the... Yeah, Curse Effect. That's not what I need. I need like fire damage over time clusters. They removed the most fucked up line due to COVID. Wait, which one? Did they remove the they're all sick and dying and it's spreading? I remember that was like, oh. They removed it? Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I cannot do this yet.
Surprised they removed it. Not that surprised, but a little surprised. Oh, wow. Our damage is like decent now. We haven't even ascended. Cool. Excellent. Don't need any of these, right? Nope. Is there a POB for this build? There is a command for one. I cannot remember what the command is. Wait, something dropped. What was it? A Orb of Chaos. When the Jug's auto-enduring charge net creation not be better, it would not.
Yeah, you will.
It would not.
Keep your
Sadly.
Go with courage. Yes,
See.
I thank you. Farewell.
Don't want that quest reward. It's just some amulet that I don't care about. Our inventory is kind of full. We can like put away some things. There. Bonic Terrell is any useful? They're like decent. They're okay. There, we're gonna put on these two. That's the one that makes you take less damage from bleed traps. That's decent. They're usable. I haven't used them in a while though. You have really good searching eyes, or like really good like abyssal jewels. And one socket is never usable. Two socket is. Magic the Gathering had a Space Godzilla Death Corona card due to release just as the pandemic hit. Wow, that's unfortunate. There. Yeah, the main thing right now that's making it feel like any clunky at all is that we don't have lower cooldown. I don't think I'm on front page today. Maybe like some local front page, but I don't think we're on local, or pretty sure we're not on front page. No. Not on front page. Patient, thank you for the 1 year. I know it does. Do you see me on front page, Kirkus? There shouldn't be. Nice house door, thanks. Yes, I'm in the US. Word. Doesn't show up as I'm on front page. You're just high up and some people follow this because few streamers are on? Yeah. Are you sure you're talking about front page? Or are you talking about something else? Like this is front page. Where there's like loads of streamers on here. Because front page is usually like 8k or 1k plus viewers. Whereas we have like just a normal amount.
I cannot do this yet.
Maybe you're mixing it with something. That is the one. Weird. Odd. No dark theme. I prefer white mode. We're gonna go grab a dark shrine here, but again, like this is so safe for ascending lab because our enduring price going up so much. How's your enduring price? So short cooldown. We're using cooldown, or sorry, second wind, and then all the cooldown recovery nodes. Would have been really nice if they didn't nerf the cooldown. Like it used to be even faster, but they made it longer by default. Would have been really, really nice if they didn't do that. Maybe he meant the live channels we think you'll like, which is on the front page? Maybe. That's just based on cookies. Weird. Let's see. Oh yeah, this should be fast. Ow. Porcupines, dude. Oh, I went into a side area. That wasn't very smart. I should have checked. I don't even have PoE lab open. Yeah, Wild Gem's pretty much always better. Pretty much always. Obviously it's easier to get a 21 gem. It's hard to get a 21 Wild Gem. Generally we'll be leveling up like 6 gems in our offhand. Like for example, say you're playing Arc. People would be leveling like 6 Arcs and it's hard to get a 21 Vol Arc. Because then you need to double corrupt it with something from Incursion. Haven't done a Fist Wander ever, Classic. I'm sorry, dude. Whoop. Whoop. Look at that damage. That's nice. That's nice, dear. This Avian's Might Buff, very good for a Righteous Fire build. Does nothing for a Righteous Fire build. Does nothing. Let's see. Can I freeze me? Oh yeah, I'm still using Wanderlust. Almost forgot. Whoops. All the 6 sockets. Foggers. This is self-cast discharge. No problem, dude. Right, so this is a pretty big ascendancy because now we get Valako. This is it. Nope. Always in the top.
I cannot do this yet.
Ugh. I'm very tempted to play Baldur's Gate tomorrow. I won't have time today. It's devastating. I'm gonna download it today though. What time is Baldur's Gate out? Ooh, I'm not sure. 7 hours? 6 hours? Something like that. Already tired? I'm pretty much always tired at the moment. I'm doing too many things. 5 p.m. UK time. Oh, shit. Damn, I don't have time to play it today, though. Don't have time. Feels fun. Yeah, they really don't need, this flame wall. Doesn't really do that much for me right now. Easy ascension. Oh. Love the house door. Thanks. Let me see. A gold amulet. I'm lucky. Okay, now we get Valako. That's giving us +1 endurance charge. We're getting regen. 15% more damage because we obviously always lose an endurance charge. We get endurance charge on kill. And the endurance charge if you use the Warp Cry recently. So really, really big ascendancy for us here. Very, very big. Right, let me see if I have some like okay movement speed boots that don't have a good enchant. I mean, they're okay. That's like an okay enchant. They're like usable boots. They didn't get a good enchant though. There. Is the house on rent? No. It is on a mortgage.
Greetings. Keep your life
2 gems next to each other on my map.
Journey well.
There, put away the cluster jewels. Now we are going to continue. Thanks, Counselor. I'm very, very happy with my house. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, mana regen's probably really nice. I think you can completely drop, like... I'd probably want life regen endgame, but maybe the mana regen is needed. I'm not sure. Yep, slash followed, I think. Okay, let's see. No! No, I might need a second win. I don't know. Probably not. Ooh, I don't know. I am getting like a lot of endurance charges. I don't know if we need second win. I see I'm getting like a lot of endurance charges pretty much all the time now. I don't have that many though. Oof. It's a hard choice. Yeah, we watched it. That's good. The AoE's so big now. Does he get like AoE with like endurance charges too? What's it even do? Yeah, it is 20% charge per charge consumed. That's so insane, dude. So insane. Discharge is so cool now. Look how big the AoE is. Oh, so nice. Over time, you get enough mana regen that it isn't an issue. No, but I mean, like, I don't feel like it's generating that much, though. It's like, I do have a 2-second cooldown. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it. Did I have another second wind? Did I put it away? It's pretty much full stream. It is so big. I must have banked it. It's actually so big. Even with 2, it is pretty big. It's a little bit small, but like it grows really nicely. The more charges you have and you discharge. Nice. Feels really good. Feels really, really good. What did I grab on my last level? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I have life nodes there I could go for. I have so much life that I don't really need to. Could go for a little bit more like chance to ignite. We did just get quick recovery. I'm still using the mana flask. Probably like easily 2-3 million DPS ignites, to be honest. Should also be a pretty nice build for the heists, because most of the time you're gonna have all the endurance charges up. I almost have a third Combs Way, so I don't have to share with the Righteous Fire character. I'm trying to think if you can do a pseudo 6-thing helmet for this, so that you could use Combs Heart, because that would be really cool. No, I don't want to use Stirring Touch. I really want to use Red Blade Banner.
I cannot do this yet.
Conk, Burning, and Essence. Yeah. That would be nice. Burning and more. Oh! I was paying attention. I was looking. Ah! You're dead. You're dead, scum. Yeah, Armageddon Run for Clear. But I don't know. I feel like Discharge can be pretty fast. Donating Norwegians then our cool lads with our cool little boy club for the rest of the world don't understand, but I'm assuming you're gonna translate while you're reading. If not, I feel bad for chat. What made you move away from Norway? I killed the man. Thank you for the $3 donation. No, it's just I always wanted to study somewhere where I could speak English. I always wanted to study somewhere I could speak English. Thank you, Kappa. Dude, this is feeling really good right now. I definitely want to try another second wind, like a leveled second wind. Oh my god, the silent stuff is so annoying. Any ideas of your streams by my POV can't work? Are you using the community fork path of building? Community fork path of building. That's what you need. Every video I have sharing any path of building is using the community path of building fork. And it's like explained in every video too. There should be no way for you to get the fork from any of my videos without seeing it. It says everywhere. Right, let's see if we can get a second wind here. I swear I had a... Oh wait, I have a second one here. I remember. Let's ditch deadly ailments. Just put that in there for now. Why, by the way, they use the fork and not the normal one? The normal one isn't really updated. Very rarely
What you
updated
said.
and doesn't have the same features. The fork is just better in every single way with no downside. The normal one is super far behind. Nobody uses it anymore. Right, we're gonna try there. Oh. Yeah, that does feel pretty good, to be honest. Not always that I have enough, but the second wind does feel pretty cool for leveling instead of deadly elements. So we took out deadly elements and put in second wind. That's what we did there. Let's see. Boop. Enchanted armaments. So much damage though. This is like we're EEing the mobs too, so they're taking less. They're actually taking less damage than if we didn't have EE. Just a lot more damage for the boss. That's why we have it. We have more than enough damage. Feels awesome. Really cool build. Try Unleash XD. No, XD. Wouldn't work. Second one would barely do any damage. Oops. Didn't have EE up. Shouldn't they just abandon it or write a paragraph redirecting to the fork? They probably should at this point. They probably should. Didn't work with cooldowns. I think you'd with second wind. I'm pretty sure you'd get the second one off still. So you have 2 charges. Just wouldn't get the third. Oh, so nice, dude. Just exploding everything. The Undisputed. Awesome. Nice. That is a good card, this thing. Boop. Oh, damn, Hito. Yeah, it's a shitty way to die. Thankfully, they don't happen very often. Just gotta go some high regen build that doesn't die when you get DC'd. There, we're gonna put a portal here. The reason we do that is that Katarina Entallment is to the left, and then the Grain Gate is to the right. So we can TP back here later. Again, just another no backtracking thing that I do. Nice. Discharge leveled up, even more damage. Just make it jug RF. That's true. You might not kill fast, but the enemies will never kill you. Oh, nice, Iggy. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Dude, what? There. Boop. It's actually like fairly speedy now, to be honest.
I cannot do this.
Not the fastest build I've leveled, but pretty decent. Okay, they're all dead. And we run to the next zone, and then we go do Tolman, and then we get +2 skill points. Nice. Very nice. I do want to try to spam some prophecies as well, because we can't get a lot of the map ones right now. So we have a slightly higher chance to get like Combs King's Path. And I'm pretty close to getting the King's Path divination card for the prophecy. So if I get one more, then yeah, I would have like 2 more for this build. 2 Combs Ways is really nice, because then you're getting the crazy region while you have endurance charges up. Not a huge deal for this build, because we're like not relying that much on regen. But it is a decent amount. Like we do have like decent amount of regen already. Well, that's awesome, Jiggles. Obviously. Yeah, I should go D&D while I'm doing the play with me. It's usable. Let's see. What am I low on? Nothing really important that I need stats for. Doesn't matter that they don't level. We can get life here from Cruel Pep, and we can get the damage nodes as well. All those damage nodes. We have 1.8k life already too. We don't really need much more. SCTR, thank you for the 10 gift subs, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alerts are off at the moment with the play with me, but I really, really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Let's grab both the skill points here.
Go with courage.
How you doing, dude?
Good luck. Bring me back
Let's
something.
grab...
Good luck to you. Bring me back something nicer.
Pretty easy. Katarina's pretty easy.
Bye.
Especially if you move a lot. Yeah, I've seen the Diablo update. Let's see. We'll go for this first. We probably will take both. We don't need both right now. Nice, Mr. Eagles. What else do I need? Would I need other? I think I'm good. Could actually do Merc Lab pretty soon too, but we'll wait a little bit. We'll just rush to Blood Aqueduct and then we'll end the play with me there. Slightly longer play with me than normal. 3 hours. It's a bit slow, but we're almost there now. How long was the last play with me? It was like 2 hours something? Almost 3 hours? Yeah, if you identify them and their shit, then they sell for alteration charge. If you sell them un-ID'd, then you only get transmute charge. No, because we're not scaling the initial hit of this, so Righteous Fire isn't like worth running on this. Generally do that on builds that you actually care about the spell damage part. For this, we want to focus hard on like fire and elemental damage. Oh, I was gonna do Prophecy, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, nice artifice, that's sick. That's dude. Let's go do... Nope, not a good one. Let's go Prophecies real quick and see if we get a Comb's Way. We can continue right away with this turn. Yeah, we'll be playing it more. It's actually pretty fun to play, so I'll continue it. Didn't get a King's Path. Oh wait. Nothing really important. We could go and get a lot of those like gone for free, but we'll do it later. But yeah, we'll continue playing it after the play with me as well. I just usually like ending the play with me in Blood Aqueduct because I on hardcore especially end up leveling there to level 70, especially on this character because I do have a level 20 discharge that I pre-leveled with other characters. I started like on my like characters that I already have level 21 gems. I'm like, what gems do I want to like make builds around later for SSF? Because I don't have the option of just buying a level 20 gem. So I've started just like pre-leveling loads of gems like Vortex, Frost Pulse, Freezing Pulse, Discharge, just to have at least one level 20 gem because it is such a big damage boost and instantly makes the build very powerful. That's like a habit I've gotten into. And it is really, really good. You upload all the deaths to YouTube? Yep, every single one, even disconnects. I don't upload racing deaths, like in like short races and stuff, because they're like super common. And I even upload like, there's quite a lot of deaths in the playlist, which are like intentional, I would say, where you like at the last week or two of the league, I will try to suicide the character on things like Hall of Grandmasters, and like Ubrid Ziri on mapping characters that aren't meant to do it, and I do put those up there too. Like there's a lot of like Cyclone mapping characters versus Shaper and stuff. This league, there are none like that from Harvest because the mapping character, killed Hologram Masters and Ubrid Ziri without dying. And then after completing Hologram Masters, I was like, you know what? It can live. It can live now. You deserved your life. I am playing Chains of Command on my Spectre character right now, and it is doable. It's a little bit low damage. Those characters I normally only play when you can get them at like 8 to 10, maybe 15 million damage, which before I had 25 million damage. Now, hard to get them above 6. Oh, I'll go Borgas. Trickster, Fireball should be very fun, yeah. We're doing ignites on this character right now. Should be very fun. We're about to end here in Blood Aqueduct. Very, very strong play with me, I'd say. Obviously, we are using more uniques than normal as well. Very, very often on the play with me, so I'll use very limited gear. I think for the next play with me, we're probably going to do something like close to solo self on like League Start. Since this one used like a Tabula and stuff. I usually avoid using Tabula. Yeah, I still have the operative specters on a different character stored. But it's feeling pretty great right now. Feeling pretty great. There, and then even more damage. Do I already have like 100% chance to ignite? Chance to ignite 98%. Okay, so it's very unlucky if they don't. Let's see, with a few endurance charges, it's not that big an ignite. Where is Quinn, LMAO? I don't know, but that is a weird thing to ask in another streamer's chat. I have no idea. I'm afraid. No idea. Just focusing on my own stuff. But he's your friend too? Yes, but I don't really keep track of all my like 30, 40 streamer friends. And when they're streaming. I'm afraid to disappoint you. He is in New Zealand. That's the answer. Only other streamer I keep track of at the moment is Noogie, seeing as he's living in my guest floor. We're gonna eat soon as well. I'm gonna eat. We're gonna get to Blood Aqueduct, then I'm gonna eat. Gonna be glorious. So much damage now. It's gonna be insane damage once we get a level 20 gem in. So much damage. Hopefully this is a play with me that you guys have enjoyed, even though it does use more uniques than normal. The main things you really need is just the shield. But it would be a lot more of a struggle, I think, without a Tabula. Normally I don't use the Tabula, but I would recommend it for this. Thanks, Chief. Where is Zizaran? Belfast, Northern Ireland. What music is this? Ori and the Will-O-the-Wisp, I think. I don't know. It's just like switching between OSTs. I just started listening to OSTs. They're like the easiest thing to listen to. I did apply to get into the queue to the new Twitch music system, but why not use Tabula? It's literally very cheap because this series is normally focused on very new players. And while, yeah, you're right, Tabula is very cheap, it's not something that everybody can afford. And more importantly, for every build, it's not necessarily the best thing. In a lot of builds, like getting like a Barracks Grip or a Barracks Will is a lot better than a Tabula. So I've been like showing off like how easily you can level on a 4-link. Because like just saying grab a Tabula isn't the best leveling advice for nearly every single build. This build does rely quite a lot on support gems. I wonder how sick like Call the Brotherhood or Badge of the Brotherhood build you can make with like 20 charges. Like the AoE must be insane now. Literally screen wine. I mean, I'm already screen wine. Kondo's Pride? Nah, I wouldn't use it. Yeah, I know. Sorry. It'll be less tanky than my Ceres character, but it should be pretty damn tanky, to be honest. My RF character is like a lot more tanky, but most of the time you should have 8 endurance chargers. The scary thing for hardcore is if you like get hit right after discharging, you do get charges back very quickly, as you see. Like I am most of the time at 8 chargers or close to, and pretty good damage against bosses. Should have crazy damage later on. And if we get +1 endurance charge boots, which I do have warlord boots that I want to try to craft, and then we can get 10 endurance charges on this. 10! So we're almost in Blood Aqueduct here. Yeah, Muffin. Enchants, they're from enchanted armaments. You get like enchanting orb. I'm not found a tailoring orb so far. It's a good idea to time your discharge before you hit Enduring Cry. That's what you can do for bosses. That you can, like, instead of having it on mouse button 1, you have Enduring Cry on that you're self-casting it. That 100% works. You could also use the Searing Touch, especially on softcore, where you might not need like the charge from the shield and like be a little bit more sparing with how often you do it. But this is like so nice, and the cooldown recovery is like sick. There, you get the last node for the boss here. See if we can kill these. We'll do our best. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead. You're dead. Whoop.
I cannot do this yet.
I did hit. You're dead. This is excellent. Excellent damage. Cool. Awesome. So that was our Discharge Chieftain play with me. Quite enjoyed leveling this character. Will be continuing to play it afterwards. I'm gonna go get some eat now and go get some eat now. We're gonna go get some eat now and food some stuff, and then we will be continuing playing it after. I'll level it up and try it in some heists and try out the new heist buffs. So we'll try that out, and I'll probably play it tomorrow too. Like, it's a nice character to play for now. While we're trying to get other stuff too. I'm trying to get like elder boots. I'm trying to get, there's a lot of stuff we're working on for other characters. Right now I'm like moving back and forth between like quite a lot of characters. That was a bad time to discharge. Imagine if I died there at the end. Wait, let's do that. We'll try to like throw some more silver coins in and get another Combs Way too. I do have 2 Combs Ways, but I don't want to like put that on this character because my RF character basically dies if they don't have them. So we'll end the play with me here. Just gonna get to town. Hope you guys enjoyed, and remember we'll link to like the part of the building that I was looking to from like Durango and shit like that as well, so you guys have some idea of how we'd be doing this in the future. I will be making a guide after I've like played it and know a little bit more about what we're doing. So hope you guys enjoyed watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to drop by my Twitch channel for questions and to come say hi.
Bye.
And that's the best place to support as well if you so desire. So thanks for watching, and try to die